walked off, leaving only skulls behind. You have returned to the town of Hoarfrost, which is your hometown that you were in last session. You see that where you had left it, about a quarter of the town had fallen down, and now it's about half because there were quite a few major earthquakes that were triggered during the events of the last session.
Was this our fault?
A quarter of it is your fault, yes.
Okay.
Do I feel that bad then?
We can live with a quarter.
I always
Quarter
arrive
bad.
after these things.
Yeah, hey,
Plus,
you know.
we saved the other half, so.
Oh yeah, Ted, are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Oh well, not in that case. Hi, I play Masterson, your GM. Playing with us today is Blood Ted.
Hello, I play Irvan, the necromancer with his skeletal dancers.
Skoo.
Hello, I play the Tiefling Thief.
Veer.
Hi, I'm reprising my role of Deleth. I kind of did a dumb settings thing, so I need to get everything in order now. Bye.
Universal.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Universal. I'm playing, or as you can call him, Hawkins.
And Takuna.
Hi, I'm playing Leon. He's a changeling warlock who thinks he's a human, is also a bassist and thereminist, and believes he has mind powers, but is wrong, but actually does anyway.
A complex character.
Yeah, this is really layers and layers. Yeah, Ted, you're breathing on that mic real heavy.
Hot mic.
Sounds it's very hot in here.
Arousing.
Yes.
Save it for the concert.
No.
Yeah, it's cool. Okay, so you guys are back in the town of Hoarfrost. After the events of the last session, about half of the town has been knocked down by earthquakes. The mayor, however, is once the earthquake stopped, they knew that you were successful in your mission, and so the mayor welcomes you back with open arms and an open bar at the tavern,
Nice.
which thankfully is still open. So.
Before I go in, I spend literally 10 minutes casting a new toy / spell of mine, and literally just advertise our success across the sky.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Sky right.
So,
It just says, roll the bone, save the day.
Roll the Bone Saves the Day is another band entirely, Veer.
The warm bag.
Yeah,
They are the
They're
warm
supporting.
All right, very good, very
Just
good. So
gotta draw up some hype.
yeah, okay. So it's Roll the
Also,
Bones is the
isn't
headliner,
that
and then
like-
Saves the Day is the.
Isn't that like the catchphrase of the first season of Heroes? Roll the bones, save the day.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Moving
Niche
on
jokes.
now.
It doesn't matter.
We're a lot better at music puns than TV references, I'm afraid. Okay, so the mayor welcomes you with an open bar. They've since restocked the bar after all the bottles went crashing to the floor during the earthquakes.
Less
Good to know
ectoplasm,
that.
please.
It's good to know they've got their priorities in order. We'll
so they-
rebuild the school later.
Exactly.
The kids, they like their holidays.
I mean, the pub comes first, and then you get the kids liquored up, and they build the school.
Well, you see, adventurers bring a lot of money to the town, so without them, you need a tavern for that.
So the bartender serves up Takuna. What's your guy's name? Leon.
Yes.
Leon, the professional, is given a nice cold ecto cooler.
I mean, he just calls it ectoplasm. He thinks it's ectoplasm. It's just milk.
Okay, he's given a nice cold milk. And then I assume Deleth O'Till is having her customary absinthe.
His or her. That's true. I've never really established. It doesn't really matter. Yes,
Incredibly androgynous.
for a dwarf.
Well,
For a dwarf,
everyone-
the hairy
Aren't we
chin
like-
gives,
Wait a
aren't
minute.
we like a glam rock band? Isn't that like
yeah.
for
Well, so
all of
like
us?
basically what I've established. I have a bio. It's fun. Is that
Isn't it
basically what I did
technically
is I sat I sat down and I looked at portraits of like male and female D&D dwarves, and as far as I can tell, mostly what distinguishes them, apart from like the armor and just sort of like stuff you can wear, is beard, no beard, and that seems to be like the big thing. So he doesn't have a beard.
Even
So
lady
in-
dwarves have beards, though. Like, let's
Right,
clarify
exactly.
that. So that's the.
So who really knows?
I like that. I think that's how it should be. Okay, cool. So Deleth has his or her. You can let me know your preferred pronouns if you wish, but Deleth has
does say
the
he in the
customary
bio.
absence. Okay.
It does say he in the bio. Just stick with he, because that's what we did last time, and it will get confusing.
Very good.
Shklee or Shkler.
Uh-huh. Skoo
They.
actually is my preferred pronoun.
Wow.
So I'm assuming that everybody else is just kind of having their typical beverages. Hawkins is using his beer helmet.
I've got I'm just lying underneath one of the taps, and it's going directly into the helmet.
And just
The beer helmet.
Very
Yep.
good. Very good.
My dancers are having their homemade protein shakes. They have to stay in shape. All that dancing.
The bartender asks you to clean up after the skeletons because as they drink, it pours through them and onto the floor. So he's handing you a mop to take care of the protein shakes that go straight through your skeletons.
I'll see if I have a spell for this.
Prestidigitation.
No.
I'm impressed I got through that. Wow, how do you not have that? You're a wizard.
Take
That's a good
it.
one. That's cool. So anyway, the point is, you're all getting a celebration. You're all toasting. You're all getting toasted. You're getting fucked up on some fun absinthe and protein shakes and milk and ectoplasm and beer,
all at the
helmets,
same time.
and ale. Yeah, it's a vile mixture that you guys are slamming down, but you're slamming it. You are, and it's a beautiful thing. Somebody walks into the bar and the mayor says, "Oh, you need to meet my friend here." And it is this fellow. His name is Theodore Diem.
Right.
He's like, "Hey guys."
Hawkins heard him saying, "I want you to make my friend here," so I will be calling him here from now on.
Very good. Hey, hello everyone. And he adjusts his glasses. I've been told that you're quite good at being cool. Maybe you can tell, but I could use some help in that department.
You seem pretty cool to me.
Thank you. That's very kind. You're kind of scary, though. I've been pouring through tomes in our library for the past 10 years. It's been very boring. But I think I've found the secret to the power of rock and roll.
What?
It's in a library out in the wilderness that appears to have been reclaimed by the Feywild. I'm willing to pay you handsomely if you help me find this library and the book in it, which contains the power of rock and roll. Will you assist me, adventurers?
This is a worthy cause.
So how much money was that, sorry?
200 gold pieces apiece.
That'll keep me in seed for a while.
Lots of grain for that. Lots of grain for that cheddar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it started.
So this tome or whatever it is, you say it's hidden within the Feywild. Isn't that another dimension?
It is a library which has been phased partially into the Feywild. So the Feywild has reclaimed it somewhat and awakened magic within it, wild magic. Thank you, Jordan. That's correct.
Any more questions?
Yes, what are the acoustics like?
In the library?
Oh yeah.
You're supposed to be quiet.
Wow.
Supposed to be.
Wow.
Things get loud.
No.
Let me tell you one thing about my band here. If it's quiet you're after, it's not quiet you'll get.
That's pretty cool.
That's like you should be taking notes right now.
Leon
He's-
lets
he's-
out
he's-
a
he is taking
resonant
notes.
strum on his bass.
Yeah, he's got his clipboard out and he's taking notes as he's talking to you about, because he's just like trying to absorb your cool, and trying to grasp, because he looks up to you, you know.
Okay, so I say to him,
Is he
right,
coming
first
with us?
lesson, taking notes is not cool.
He scribbles down, taking notes is not cool. Okay, next lesson, please. Scoo, he said, yes, I would like to come with you
We
to
might
reclaim this tome.
need a bit more money for that because we're gonna have to babysit you.
I'm not a baby, but I am a coward. Okay, I'll give you 50 more gold pieces apiece. 250.
Sounds good. I think we got a deal.
Is that?
All right,
Whatever
he
you say, person who cares about money. Let's do it.
He reaches out to shake your hand, and he he's trying to go for the fist bump, but then you go for the handshake, and then he switches to go for a high five, and then you go for the high five, and he switches back to a handshake because he's not sure how.
I'm just gonna pat
how
him
this
on the
thing
head.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna ruffle his hair. Does he have hair? Let me double check.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
Okay. I
got
ruffle his hair, but it's awkward because I gotta get up on tiptoes.
he kneels down a little, like he's used to it, because he's used to looking at the ground.
Oh.
Oh,
This guy definitely needs our help.
I need some help. Okay, so he's got a comically oversized backpack with him. He's like, okay, this is going to be a bit of a hike, a bit of a trek out into the wilderness.
I say to him, no, it's not.
I mean, if you fly, I guess maybe not. Maybe not a hike, more of a flight. Here though,
Good one.
let's get started, I guess. And he's carrying this just gigantic pack. He obviously is not used to the wilderness or being cool or anything. He's used to the library that he has spent the last 10 years in, trying to find out the secrets of coolness, and particularly the secrets of coolness as contained in this is like a Library of Alexandria sort of thing. Like, this is a very comprehensive library that, with recent kind of phasing between the Feywild and our world, was partially reclaimed by the Feywild.
All right. So, first thing we have to do, shots.
Yes, obviously.
All
For-
right.
Because
Let's have 5 for the road.
should we prepare for this trip though?
That's what I'm suggesting.
All right, somebody find someone else who can get us a keg of booze. I'll go stock up on the makeup kits. Everything's gonna be fine.
Could we store a keg inside the rib cage of one of the skeletons?
Oh my god,
That's up to Ted.
Ted?
Where was the question?
Could we create some sort of barrel inside one of the skeletons so it's like our drinky skeleton?
But that
Inside the rib cage.
It'll be quite difficult to.
Suppose it would
move
impede
for
the
him.
dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
can
no,
we
they're pretty
hang?
light. They're skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
Can we hang bottles of liquor off the rib cages then, like a rack?
Like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
It's like mini bar bottles of
But
booze.
mobile.
A boozemas tree.
Doubles as a
We'll give them merch. It'll be great.
Sure, as long as they
To
can take it
Wind
off.
chime.
Do any of your skeletons have their teeth still?
No.
One of the skeletons does have teeth.
Oh.
Watch him with.
I
Bottle.
have named them, by the way.
Oh, what
You've
are they
named
called?
them.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What are their names?
Wait, I wrote this down. It's
Blinky, Inky, Pinky, and Clyde.
it's
Nice.
Delphine, Chandel, Davet, and Gaston.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Which
Nobody
one has the teeth?
nobody drinks like Gaston.
Yeah. Not this time. With getting him out of the habit.
Okay,
Okay.
so Deleth has just successfully gotten a gangload of makeup, all the makeup you could need. Is successfully sorted your person. The mayor, of course, is so happy about the earthquake situation that he arranges for a keg to be brought to you. I'm very glad to give you this as payment for the city. We would have lost everything if not for you. And instead, we only lost half.
We're pretty great.
It was only a minor cataclysm.
That's what
All in a day's work.
That could be the name of our next album.
Minor cataclysm.
I'll go to write this one down.
Check. Good move. Okay, so now you've got all your various provisions and supplies, and again, Theodore is walking with just a goofy large pack that is just obviously he's not used to this kind of camping hiking thing. Are you guys ready to head out toward the library?
I am ready for adventure.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. So first things first, he takes you out into the forest that surrounds the town of Hoarfrost is the name of this town. Hoarfrost is actually in quite a temperate climate. It's kind of like how Iceland is named Iceland, but it's really not actually that icy or cold there.
But there are whores.
Probably, sure. That would be awkward role play, so I'm going to say like no.
Let's get into
not
this.
for this party, but
What kind of a rock band are we?
One with a reluctant GM. Let's go.
yeah. Okay, so you guys head out into the forest, and you travel for about 5 hours. And he says, "I think we might be about halfway there. Which side of a tree does moss grow on again?"
The sunny side?
The mossy side.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, okay, then I'm perfectly correct. Let's continue on. According to my calculations, we should be there in about 5 more hours.
Would I know anything about the surrounding area?
I was going to say, has anyone got nature to check that? Because
Yeah, I might need to use that. In fact, I have.
I know the answer, but I don't think my character.
Yeah.
Well, here's the really good news is that you guys have a ranger among you.
Wow.
That is true. I have an excellent memory for maps
they
and
do?
geography,
Mhm.
and can always recall the layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around me.
But can you recall which side of a tree moss grows? Roll that dice.
Nature.
Do it.
Nature or survival, I think, is probably more likely than.
Oh, dear.
Oh shit! What's a tree?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, moss.
I don't tend to perch that often, so
Okay.
His actual answer is the mossy side.
That is a good answer. All right, excellent. We're definitely not lost.
man.
I'm very good at navigating wild places,
okay. Well,
trees and stuff.
would you know what it would look like from the air?
Oh yes, it's this library was carved into the side of a canyon.
Okay.
Let's keep going for 5 more hours at least.
Okay, I will be going up and scouting out, you know.
Oh, that's very smart to scout. All right, so now you can roll survival. Because you are both a ranger and a bird in the air, I'm going to give you advantage on this
Okay.
survival check.
Neat.
Here we go.
Okay, it's not brilliant, but that is.
Hey!
All right, that is brilliant. All right, you see a cliffside that has windows. Cliffs and you know because you're a ranger that cliffs usually don't have windows.
Yeah, that's
Usually.
new to me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want him to roll for that? I think that's not obvious.
Yeah.
Which direction is this?
Yeah.
Dude cliff.
It's north. Okay, very good. Oh wow, I was gonna go due east. Thanks. And thankfully, our ranger has set us right. And you guys walk for about 2 more hours to get to this cliffside that appears to have windows in it, and it looks a little something like this.
Ooh.
It's a little bit more than Windows, mate.
Quite so, quite so.
Well, I could only have seen them from the windows. Only stood out from that distance.
Hawkins isn't good with buildings.
This is
Yeah,
crazy
that's
to me.
Really good with like cliffs, but
Yeah, Hawkins doesn't actually understand buildings or the concept of inside at all.
It's just weird and wrong. I'm not making judgments on how you live your life, but I mean, really, guys, roofs. What the hell?
Very good, very good. Bird life.
Mhm.
Okay, so you guys see that it looks a little bit like this, and the deal is that it is a library cut into the side of a cliff. There's an entrance at ground level, and there is an entrance several stories, or there's an exit. There are windows rather, a couple of stories above the ground level, and you guys can approach. Of course, our man Theodore is going to insist that you guys head on inside through the approachable entrance, and he requests that you come with him into the first floor of the library here. Nothing looks dangerous thus far. Everything is still quiet and calm. Because this has been partially possessed by the Feywild, the entrance to it is a bit overgrown, but I simply imagine that one of you, possibly Teef, cuts a couple of the vines out of the way of the door, and you guys continue on to the inside. And the inside, the first floor, looks a bit like that, which is to say, oh no, it's quite dark in here. Does anyone
Spooky.
have a means of light? Now I should tell you,
Yes,
we can't use torches.
I
You
do.
what
cannot
are you
use
talking
torches
about?
in
I
here.
can see just fine.
I can see in the dark even better than most.
I can also, but I'll cast this anyway. Because
Wait,
it's,
which,
it's,
are we
it's
coming in from the
dancing
top, or-
lights. It's dancing.
Whoa.
Very good, very good.
It's the
Very
only
good.
reason I took it.
Yeah, this is perfect. Oh, goodness. Excellent. Okay. I was thinking that we might perhaps have to go to the basement to power up the magical lights. But since you have your own means of lighting our path ahead, why don't we head upstairs where
Jokes
I
on you,
believe...
dancing light is actually like a Guitar Hero 3 style track coming at you.
Do the
The shape of the
are
lights
these
are
dancing
actually...
lights on the skeletons?
No,
Are they
they're,
doing the dancing?
yeah, they're like humanoid shapes dancing around.
Oh, I really
In
like
some
that.
kind of Spanish folk dance.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Castellets, is that the name of... Is that the instrument that I'm thinking about?
Castanets.
Castanets, thank you.
Yes.
A+. A+.
Excellent. So these bones are these guys are just kind of snapping their fingers together and creating a beautiful Spanish dance, a lit up Spanish dance rave in front of you as you head toward the south of this area and up to the staircase. There's nothing really too interesting here in the entrance lobby. You guys head up a staircase that takes you up top, and
Golly.
Here, everything is lit up pretty well because you guys have got the dancing lights. As you
This
proceed,
doesn't look like a tower defense layout at all. Sorry.
Guys, I think I see a lightning tower over there. Is that a Gatling gun?
this right here is a spiral staircase. I didn't draw the spiral because I'm very bad at drawing. But more importantly, you now see that this is just stacks and stacks and shelves of books. This room is about 20 feet tall, maybe 30. But the entire area is just books on books on books on books on books on books on books. And as you kind of proceed through the area, and I'm go ahead and place your menses somewhere around here or here, if you would be so kind, because
Where did he go?
What's the
You can just-
like
Wait,
what
where's
kind of
where's
book names do we see?
you see books on topics relating to gardening and pottery and carpentry. You see books that are fictional accounts of the way that things have gone before. You see books that are historical accounts of the way that things have gone before. Period romance pieces. You see mystery novels, and you also see right here on a dais. Rock me,
Deus.
rock me on a dais. You see on the dais a book that says 1001 Things That Might Be a Mimic.
I immediately pick it up.
Okay. Do you want to read it?
What if that book is a mimic?
Yeah.
Like,
I wouldn't have thought of that. I would just like open it, start reading.
Okay, you start reading and you page through 2 blank pages, and sure enough, on the inside it says this book. And
Oh,
you
dear.
see about a dozen of these guys
yeah.
come fleeing off
bad
the shelves, wandering and flipping and flopping like wounded birds. They approach you with their teeth and maws and small tentacles and fur and multiple eyes. And
cute.
now everybody gets to roll for initiative, please.
Oh man.
Ooh. Well, that
Where
was a roll.
Where is the button? There it is.
Oh yes, you have to.
Oh, I
click.
need to click on a token.
That always throws me off.
Wow.
Okay, so I have 20.
Can I get some skeleton tokens?
Yeah, I'm getting those right now.
Also send you the stats from the monster book. I also did a bit of house ruling.
I'm so shocked by ugly, furry, toothy books that I just stand stock still.
Clearly.
And I say, see, this is why I don't normally read.
Okay.
The saboteur.
The saboteur was
Yes.
from the last round.
Ah.
He has not yet made a triumphant return. Am I correct in seeing that Deleth has 4, Irvan has 6, Teef has 22, Hawkins has 19, and Leon, the professional, has 18?
Technically, I have 20, but I don't think it really matters.
Where's our adorable nerd friend?
Hang on one moment, please. And
He
I
set
will-
us up the bomb.
No, not him. He's a lovable nerd.
My
He.
revenge will be swift.
Oh no! And he's like huddles in the corner. Oh God! These things are terrifying to me.
get attacked by like vicious man-eating books and immediately just kill our guide.
Oh God!
See, the worst thing
but
is,
he should love books.
no, but
I
the worst
love
thing is,
books. This is a betrayal of everything I love in life.
what is so dangerous about this is because he looks like a librarian, and that's technically a slaver to books. They are going to go for him.
Man.
Okay, so we've got, and then I'm going to add a skeletons. I'm going to give them on to you on your turn, Irvan. So skeleton, and then 6, I guess. No, okay, that didn't work. That's cool. Whatever. All right, so we begin with me trying to understand how this thing works. Very good. So Teef, it is your turn. You see just a shitload of these like wicked flopping furry beasts. Again, they're like wounded birds, and so they're able to flap a little bit into the air, and their movements are very erratic and hard to judge. and so
But
it's weird to try and
They are
strike.
definitely a threat, right? They're not.
They're absolutely a threat.
Okay.
You could
Full
imagine,
of
like,
teeth.
yeah, imagine
Ooh.
chickens that are extra vicious, right? Like it just
Like in
they
Legend of Zelda.
Extra delicious, did you say?
yes.
Oh.
And you can also see on the cover of one of them, it's like a compilation of erratic stories.
Wait,
No.
what?
Delicious.
That's the worst joke.
Delicious.
Wow.
That was a very bad one. Do you have inspiration? Take it. If not,
Yay.
just as a reminder for all of you, if you tell a joke that I like, even if it's a bad one, because I like bad jokes a lot. If you tell a joke that I like, you get inspiration. So that's
The Cool Ghosts server.
What?
It's a joke.
I feel like
Sorry.
that's very firm and it's very firm about something I don't know about. But that was a burn. It was a good burn on whatever it is. Okay.
Okay, someone remind me how to ping. I can't remember how you ping them.
Hold, click and
You
hold.
you click and hold.
Okay, so I'm going to attack that one
Okay.
with my rapier.
All right. Are you gonna roll some bones?
Yep.
Let's see
that
some
was the
bones
plan.
get rolled.
So, and I'm gonna get a sneak attack as well. I
You
guess
do
'cause
if you hit.
If I hit, yeah. So it's that one.
Ooh.
Okay. Hey now, you're starting this party off right, baby. Let's see those sneak attack dice.
Where did I put those? Down here. Yeah. Yeah.
That is enough to drop this bad boy. He is already just.
I'm gonna reach down with my pliers and just pluck a tooth out.
Excellent. It's got the one fang hanging off of his furry cover, and you quickly extricate it after poking him with the rapier. All right, up next is our boy Hawkins.
Okay,
Yo, you're
well,
walking around on drumsticks. What are you doing?
I guess as soon as I realize this is a horrible beast, I like throw it up into the air and in one motion pull both my short swords and make 2 attacks against it.
For a second, I heard you say I pulled down my shorts.
Well,
Oh, and then make 2
Yeah.
I
attacks.
think that'll
against it.
work.
Why 2 attacks though?
well, I get.
You've only got the one cloaca.
Oh dear. Anyway, I'm gonna totally ignore everything you said and
Good.
going to attack.
I thought you were going to throw the book in the air and clay pigeon that thing with your bow. Oh, nice.
So that's what I do.
Okay, and this is going to be the guy. The 25 hits, the 15 does not.
Okay.
Ooh.
This thing is you actually knock the bottom half of its cover off. It's very unhappy about what you just did there.
Like it's dust jacket.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
it's very dusty. These things are all very, very dusty too. So there's like a little cloud of dust and garbage kind of in the air. They haven't
Time to
had
turn
chance
over a new leaf.
Take that inspiration away, I think.
So yeah, the this thing is very displeased with what you've just done, but it is not dead. Do you want to take any move actions or anything? Do you just want to stay there? Could provoke.
Yeah, hold on.
attacks
I'm going to move back do the careful step and move back.
Okay. All right.
And get it
Okay, good.
slowly away.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now it is Leon.
Okay. I have a bad idea.
I love bad ideas.
Uh,
Please don't burn down the whole library.
right, okay, I can't...
Don't throw a fireball. I see you.
Okay, right. I don't need to roll for this, but everything else does makes a saving throw.
Okay.
Including
Everything.
your good chums.
Including me.
Well,
Okay.
I'm going to go on the off chance that books don't have very high wisdom scores.
Okay.
Let's see.
Books full of knowledge don't have high wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are these books? Where are they? What squares are they in? I'm assuming this one's in the square that it's mostly in here. But
Yeah, there's a lot of
this other
these that
book's
are
a little
offset.
ambiguous.
Oh, are they? That sucks.
Oh.
Yeah, they
Okay.
haven't snapped.
All right, fine.
Shame on them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's awkward.
No, that's
1,
working
2,
out.
3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6. Fine. Okay. Right. Making a cube from here to here
Whoa.
and here to here. So basically, absolutely everything except for
Uh-huh.
these 2 books
Gotcha.
and our science bro.
Mhm.
I'm going to cast a hypnotic pattern. I'm going to say, by the power of Zog Kenneth, and be going like, wah, 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 waving my hands around. And up pops it, and every single thing in that area makes a wisdom saving throw with a DC of... Do I get... Sorry. Do spellcasters get advantage against spells they cast on themselves?
Nope.
Great.
Have fun, everyone. This should be good.
What is my save DC? 14.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
Let's do it, team.
All right. So
Let's go.
hang on and tell me what the name of the
Shit.
spell is again.
Hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
And what have we got to beat?
14.
Yeah.
Wow.
I might use my inspiration on this one if it doesn't work out.
Yay!
Can you use inspiration after you've fucked it up?
Nope. You have to
Oh,
declare first.
okay. And then I'm not using it, but I'm just going to roll. Oh, yes! Yeah! Yes!
So
Why
I
do the
got,
dice hate me?
That
I
was
got
with
2
no
of us.
modifiers as well. That was a
Hmm.
straight 18.
Okay. Has everybody rolled their save? Are we missing
I think
anybody?
we're missing one, aren't we? No,
Are we?
I can't
No.
count.
Oh,
No, it's
okay.
the 5 of us.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right.
I'm about to roll.
Did
Oh,
Leon
wait,
roll?
but what about the skeletons?
Yeah. What are the skeletons?
I guess it's just me, because I control them, or whatever.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. So
Oh.
what's your wisdom modifier?
Mine?
Oh, my
Yes.
no, my the what?
Mine is 1
Ted's.
plus 1.
Skeleton number 1. Skeleton number 2. Skeleton number
Wow.
3. Skeleton number 4.
Wow.
Skeletons are largely good. This one has been thinged. It's got
Which one?
I only
status.
see 3.
The one with the red dot.
Yep.
What's the
Where's
fourth
the
one?
4th one?
Thanks for not hitting me with
I
this.
think it's under someone. One of
Yeah,
the
like-
books at the top right is not snapped as well.
Get off my skeleton.
Oh, no. Sorry, you
Where
guys.
is
Don't
it?
mean to.
Where is it?
They do actually
Why
have
didn't these guys
wisdom stats. They have -1 on wisdom.
Oh well,
Oh,
then they all
Still-
failed.
they all still succeed, don't they? Actually.
They all failed because you lied to me.
But I thought it makes sense. Okay.
What is the minus stat?
There's a double stacked one
Oh, is there?
next to. Yeah, there you go. You found it.
Okay, we'll do that.
It's on top of a book. Okay, now it's not.
Fine. Okay, so actually, yeah, one of these does
7.
fail. One more of them does fail. So this one right here fails. I'm adjusting it now.
And
Okay.
7 books gotta go Rollykins.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now we're gonna do the books.
Oh, Jesus.
You can do them as one or as
2,
individuals.
3, 4,
God.
5, 6, 7, 8. I think that should be it. Yes.
No, you've rolled too many, I think.
Yeah, the last one's irrelevant.
Oh yeah, I was actually I was rolling for one that was actually outside of the breadth of it.
Oh, right.
So looks like only one of these guys is still feeling good, and I'm just gonna mark him with a little purple light.
Yeah.
Because he's ready
The
to go.
one still next to me.
Yep. What's popping? All right. So here the deal is that you go wah, 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 wah,
Yeah.
and
I'm-
your theremin starts pulsing and releasing
Yeah.
sound.
While all that's happening,
Is this
actually, no,
PG-13?
forget it. Never mind. Carry on.
His theremin did what?
The theremin goes wah, 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 and there's bright lights that come out of it in addition to the sound waves. They're timed along with it, and everyone who was affected, which is Veer and Hawkins, you guys have to stare at this theremin. You have to stare into it. You have to stare into it. And as a result, you are incapacitated and your speed is reduced to 0. So you are incapable of taking any actions and incapable of moving.
Well, it's
But
okay.
it's one
I
of the
didn't need my
nicest
turn
things
anyway.
you've ever. It's one of the nicest things you've ever experienced. So
Yeah, it's very beautiful. Very, very
Well,
delightful.
Yeah.
it's like
It
Whale
is.
Song, but better.
Yeah, you're kind of seeing like a really mild ambient music show, but you're also on hella Molly.
I start giggling and slide down the wall.
Yes, yes, excellent.
If it's any
Okay.
consolation, Veer, if you get bitten by one of the books, you'll wake up.
I just coo at the pretty colors.
But what about in the game? Okay, so with that, the books take their turn, and only a few of these guys are still awake, but this one sure as heck is. And he's marching up to, who is this? This is Skeleton. This is Skeleton that's paralyzed. He doesn't want to fuck with that one. He wants to eat
Gustav.
Hawkins.
No, not
Please
Gustav.
don't eat beer, Skeleton.
He wants to eat Hawkins. He doesn't care about the skeleton.
The other white meat.
Oh, don't
Or,
hurt the
or rather, the
skeleton.
only
but
white meat.
hurting Hawkins, that's fine.
Well, he sees that the skeleton is kind of staring at this theremin performance, and he's pretty happy with that.
How long is this
Does-
like stun effect?
A minute.
Up to
This
a
is like
minute.
10 rounds of combat.
That's correct. But you guys have to keep track of your own rounds.
Yeah, I think.
Don't they get a
this is
save
gonna-
every round?
Oh, they might actually.
You would, yeah. Also, let's
Take
see.
6 points of damage, Hawkins.
Okay. Ouch. Do I wake up having been hurt?
Yes, you do.
Now, you don't get a save on every turn for this one, but
You do wake up when you're attacked, so it's fine.
Okay.
yeah.
And then this one is going to attack Irvan. So
Someone else can also shake the creature out of their stupor.
stupid.
They can use an action to do that.
Okay, so one of them tries to take a bite at you, Irvan. Were you paralyzed? No, you were not. So you are good to go. You're Gucci. This thing takes a bite at you, but it nips at your ankles, and you're able to easily step out of the way. Up next is your skeletons. What will your skeletal minions do, my friend?
Okay. Let's
You only have two.
Two.
Two. Okay, so the Veth. Wait, what is he called? Yeah, the Veth.
That's
is
on
gonna,
you, baby.
This one, the Veth. He's gonna attack
Okay.
this guy.
What about
You
the
c-
book right next to you?
You could
That is a
also.
bit-
No, I'm
Okay,
gonna.
he misses.
No, but, well, he's too far away, and I have an AOE later on.
Okay, he misses, and your next skeleton.
Wait, does he?
Yeah, I just rolled for it.
Oh,
He
okay.
missed. You got a 10. Not high enough. And your next skeleton, which is going to be this one.
No, that was the one who attacked.
That was the first one.
No, this one.
That is the one who attacked. Okay,
You
so
should-
this one. Okay.
You should use that one to wake up your other one.
How does that work? Does that
You
He,
can
work?
sh-
he
can
uses
shake
his
it awake.
action to shake it awake.
So
Sure.
the next round you'll
Yeah.
You could
free.
attack this guy.
I'll deal with him later. Yeah, he's gonna wake Gustav up. This guy.
Okay. All right. I will remove his thing. Okay, so Gaston wakes up and he shakes his head, and that's kind of his action for this turn.
Okay. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something that's gonna hurt everyone.
Oh man,
almost.
what is with
Again.
you, casters? Jeez.
Do it. Do it.
I just
I love
skewered a book like straight out the air. Like, you guys are gonna just mess with us all.
Do it. Fuck
Whoa.
them all up. Thunder
Wow,
wave.
So that's gonna affect.
We roll to save, yeah.
Pretty
Yeah, everybody
much.
roll Constitution.
Oh god.
Well, on the plus side, even if we fail, it doesn't do much damage.
Oh,
Right.
Why?
Yeah.
We've done more damage to ourselves than the enemy. Fuck.
Why would you do that? Now everything's awake.
Is it?
It's true.
Well, that's
Yep.
true.
Yep, you just woke everything up. All right,
Well,
good.
what's the point of putting them to sleep if I'm just gonna make them awake?
Because you attack them one by one.
He's totally right, and you just totally got served. Oh my god, what did you guys do?
On the plus
All right,
side,
so now
that
everybody's
one
awake.
skeleton is now awake as well.
Yep.
No, does it
Yep.
get to him? I don't think it gets to. It doesn't. It's 15 feet.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Okay,
We
so
are not in
Wait,
harmony.
how much damage did we take?
3.
you took
3.
3 points, and then it looks like Universal. You made the no, you didn't. Everybody takes 3
No.
points,
Yeah.
including all of my little bookmen right here.
Is it a 15-foot square that does?
Yes.
Yeah, 15-foot cube. Okay. So literally the only book that's still asleep is this one.
I will mark this one.
These 3 are asleep still.
Nope.
No, this one did not get to sleep, and neither did this one actually. This one
Okay.
has been. This one came
Yeah,
over
that's
to
right.
attack
Don't
Hawkins.
attack me.
So it would be
Literally
just
hit
this one.
guy.
Yeah, this one
Well,
is still asleep.
I thought it would kill all of them because they're squishy.
Don't worry, I'm going to attack this guy next round.
Well, hang on.
Incredible.
Did the books roll to save yet?
The books have all taken the damage. They have not actually rolled to save, but I am just going to go ahead.
I mean,
It was only
can
3,
you roll
right?
to save if you're incapacitated anyway?
And they
and
they
you
take
can
half
because it's a
damage if they
Constitution.
save.
So,
I
like,
see.
Constitution is
Right.
not something that requires mental action. But
fair enough.
I forgot to. But I'm just going to apply the damage. And it's all good.
Oh, I just
They
noticed
take-
as well.
they
If you
actually take
save, you
half
still take
damage.
damage.
Yeah, they take
Mhm,
half
that's
damage.
correct. That's correct. But everybody just like all the books take the full damage because I wasn't paying enough attention. So
It does say It does say that everything's pushed 10 feet away. So, like,
Jeez.
do we all move as well?
fucking A. Oh my
Or is that? Or
god.
should we just skip? Like,
I'm
Morty
down to
pressed up
skipping
against
that.
a corner,
that's enough.
so-
That's enough
it's up to 10,
homework.
I guess. Like, that's a lot of moving.
All right, Ted. Ted, do you want to inflict 10 feet of movement on literally everything?
Yes.
Oh, you fucking
You're
cocksucker.
banned
Okay.
from Thunderwave.
Yeah, everybody moves 10 feet. Everybody moves as far as they can, which, like, in the book's case, is really nowhere.
Not
What
much
if
has
they
happened, but
knock the bookshelf
worth
over?
it.
Now, the bookshelves are sturdy, and they're also, like, 30 feet tall. And so even if you did knock them over, it would just rain a shower of books onto you, like pounds, like a half ton of books would fall on you if the bookshelves moved over. So no, you don't want that to happen.
So all those skeletons need to move.
And
Can you just give
actually,
me, like, control
one
I'm
of
in
the
a corner,
books,
so
one of the books gets pushed into this skeleton that now is awake. So you do get that. You know, I've got
Whose
one
turn
awake
is
skeleton.
Is it next?
It now
Let's try and
is.
forget this horrible turn.
Yeah, let's pretend that didn't happen. Except no, we're gonna
really
pretend it did. Well, it didn't really because we're playing pretend. Delith?
oh
What?
god. I'm
And?
going to
Are you okay?
By
yeah,
the way,
I'm
since you
trying-
pushed that book over toward the scientist, oh my goodness, it's terrifying.
Run, little buddy, run!
And
Uh,
he's-
So that's my
you
first
got any-
action.
I say
Yeah,
Have
to
you got any point blank spells?
I can mock the shit out of one of these books, which I will do.
Just the one.
I'm mocking the shit out of this book.
Uh,
I just tell it if it applied itself harder, it would have better kerning and decent binding, and it wouldn't be furry.
Ooh, that's brutal. Okay, so a wisdom saving throw we're doing here. And that's going to be against you've got a 15. Is that correct?
I check. It's 14.
14, okay. All right,
Yes!
it fails.
Critical fail.
I managed to
Indeed.
insult a book.
The book is like, oh my god, you think this fur is ugly? I thought it was so cool. Oh god. And
Takes 5
it
points of
is
psychic damage. And
5
it's got
points of psychic-
disadvantage.
5 points of psychic damage, and it's got disadvantage on its next attack, which is probably going to be against Leon. So Leon, you can thank Deleth. for
Y'all
that.
are welcome.
who are
All
you
right.
written by? Dan Brown.
Oh, fuck! That's savage. All right, Teef, you're up next.
All right, let's try and skewer this one between Hawkins and I.
Okay.
The one
If you
with
hit, you do
pincering.
get sneak attack. Good.
So that will be like that.
Jesus.
Bang!
Okay. Roll them
MVP.
dice.
Oh shit!
22.
Bang.
You fucking yep. That dude.
Crikey.
You just simply jam the rapier through it and into the ground, and it flutters for a second, and then stops, and you realize that it has perished. from this
And I
mortal
can
coil.
move now, right? As well.
You certainly can.
Because I've got nothing nearby me, so let's reposition. Do the skeletons count for the purposes of someone being near me for a sneak attack? Or
They do.
Okay.
They are allies.
In that case, let's go over here to block off this passageway a bit.
Okay. You make your movement and you skewer one. You make a move, a slick acrobatic move over to the other side of the skeleton. Skeleton gives you a high five. Thanks, bud. And Hawkins, you're up.
Okay, that actually helps me because I want to move back one.
Excellent.
Careful movement.
Mhm.
And I am going to apply a spell to my next shot with my bow.
That hits everyone.
Yes.
Okay, so keep in mind right now that you have just, in order for you to draw your bow, you're going to have to just drop your short sword. You don't actually like sheath it.
Okay.
So you have to just drop the short sword where it is in order to draw your bow. But go ahead.
All right. Okay, so the spell is Hail of Thorns.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds
I'll
promising.
just show you it. 1 piercing damage. Anyway, it should be a sort of applied to everyone.
Yep. Hit it.
So I'm going to attack with my bow. I'm going to use my advantage on this roll because I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, bit of a waste. But yeah, I'll not
Nice
even bother
damage.
rolling again. No, I will, just in case I get the critical.
Yeah, roll in case you get a crit.
Okay, so
All right.
13 piercing damage.
13 piercing damage plus the 1 from the Hail of Thorns.
Yeah, and
Uh,
I can attack again because 2 attacks.
One second. Let me
which one
resolve
were you
this
on?
real quick.
Oh, sorry, I was going for the middle one.
You're going for the middle one.
Yeah.
Okay. Teef, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit!
That's every creature within 5 feet. So everybody has.
We're good,
Okay,
we're
so
Okay.
you're good. You
Well,
I'm
take
very
half,
dexterous. I'm very dexterous.
yeah, you're good. You take 1/2 of 1 point,
Wait, who did
Um,
what?
and this one takes 1 point. Okay, so the deal is that Hawkins just took a shot with a Hail of Thorns, and it hit all the skeletons and all of the books except for one. And
Like
Teef was
all-
able to dodge
The ones
By
at the
all
bottom.
the books, you mean
The
two.
three at the bottom.
everybody right there within
All
that
but one.
ping.
Two.
Yeah, that whole ping distance. Yeah, so they all take a little bit of damage. Yep.
How do I take 1/2 a point of damage? Could it do decimals or?
No, you round down always in D&D, so you actually end up taking none. And furthermore, even if you had taken
I've
that
got,
1
that's
point
what I
of
was going to say.
damage,
I've got to halve it again, so it's actually a quarter.
yeah, exactly. And so again, you round down, so that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
And with that, actually, this bad boy wakes up.
Shit. Okay, I'm going for the same dude again with my second attack.
Okay.
Is it still thorny?
I
No,
don't
it's
know why
just-
I even bother.
Literally, everything's awake now. Good job.
It's 15.
Classic basis discrimination. I may as well not
15
even
did not.
turn up.
He's just trampled
15 does
over your
not hit.
baseline.
Yeah, he just did a drum solo while you were trying to do a bass solo. All right, Leon, it is you now.
Oh boy.
This guy right here wants
Yeah,
to
I
attack
see
you,
him.
but he's going to have
Mhm.
disadvantage. So please help me remember that when he
Why?
turns up. So because Deleth hit him with a
Vicious mockery.
Ah, is he going to have disadvantage on
attacking you when
on
when that
defense?
on attacking you. On defense,
Not
he's
on
fine.
defending.
No, I don't know what to do then.
Hit one of the others then.
I mean, I have other horrible spells.
I'd love it. Hit him. See horrible
Ah.
spells.
Well, I mean, they're just kind of
Horror.
it's kind of like time wasters.
Just murder this book, please.
If I cast a spell, he'll get a reaction on me. Well, I suppose he's got disadvantage.
No, we've decided that spell casting in melee range does not provoke an opportunity attack. As far as I can tell, in 5th edition, that's not the case.
It absolutely is the case.
Okay.
If
we
you
know.
cast a
But
ranged spell,
If you want to,
there are some. Yeah, well, that's the rules. There are some melee range spells
Yeah.
which won't trigger it. Like
Right.
Shocking Grasp is a great cantrip for that, and it's why it exists.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
something like Eldritch Blast will. But he's got a disadvantage anyway, so whatever. I'm just going to point blank end it.
hmm
I'm
Could
going
you take
to.
a careful step first, away from him, maybe? Would that-
Maybe you can.
I don't know.
You can take a 5-foot step.
Genuinely
Yeah,
curious.
I don't know that that's a rule in 5th edition, but whatever.
it
let's
is.
just do it.
It's disengage is absolutely the 5-foot step. Disengage is the name of the action.
Beep. There we go. And
Yep.
I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
With my gun. Where is it?
You have a gun?
You have a spell gun. Well, you got to remember he's deluded, right? Okay. Eldritch Blast. Roll for that damage.
nothing-
It's,
Nothing happened. It's
That's
supposed to
fine.
have. I've put things in here already.
Did you?
you have to both check it and you have to check it on the macro display options.
Right. Damage, attack roll. Excellent. Cool.
Yay! That's a big hit. That's a
Mm,
crit, isn't it?
That is a
Oh,
crit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now you have another bolt after that. This guy, let me see.
It's already put the crit in there for the additional 4.
Yeah, I didn't see
Right,
that
right.
the first time. That's good.
Okay, so this thing reels from the force of your Eldritch Blast. Now you've got another beam because you're above level 5 of that Eldritch
Oh.
Blast, so you can make another roll.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. Okay.
This thing is still alive, so you might want to focus your second beam
Yeah,
on.
sure. Wow. Okay,
Okay.
they've got some health.
Only a little.
Hang about. How come the charisma mod wasn't put into that?
Oh, if the charisma mod was supposed to go into that, then this thing explodes into a flurry of letters.
I'm trying to find out if the charisma mod did go in, but I can't find any.
If you've got
You
the
mount
agonizing blast invocation, you do.
Yeah, I've got it set to put a charisma mod into it, but it seems not to be doing that.
What is your charisma mod? Because that would help us to
3.
see. Yeah, there's no
But-
3s in that maths, is there?
Yeah, I don't understand.
That is enough to make this guy explode. We'll just keep it in mind and add 3 to your damage. That's all it is to it.
Actually. Yeah.
So this thing just blows apart in a cascade of letters, and you still have an Eldritch Blast in the chamber of your spell gun, your mind gun.
Sick.
Where do you want to unload that sucker?
On this guy here.
Check. Give me a roll.
Button. Actually, what if I just take off the charisma mod and put on other bonus 3? Beep. There we go.
All right.
Nice.
It's
That
chugging
one
the plus
also
3
hits.
now, yeah.
Yeah, that one also hits, and this thing, it knocks off one of its teeth. Got a fang just laying there.
I've got one for you.
I took one earlier, actually, but
Well, you can get one from each enemy, I think, is your rule.
Yeah.
It's not from.
You could
not
just,
one
you could
from every-
make like chainmail vest.
I'm not that
but out of
fussed, to be
teeth.
honest with you.
Yeah,
I'll just
that's
take-
fair enough. Yeah, fuck it. All right, so that thing goes reeling, and you manage to knock a tooth right out of its weird, furry, multi-eyed head. And now these books all come home to roost. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna first make all their movement actions, and then we're gonna resolve all of their attacks. Okay, so attack number 1 is versus a skeleton. Attack number 2 is versus a skeleton.
You brought this on yourself.
This skeleton takes 5 points of damage. You have the skeletons have how much health? 13 plus your wizard level. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And your wizard level is 6. All right. This next one is going to be versus Irvan. 20 hits you, I assume.
Yeah.
For 4 points of damage.
1, 2, 3.
This next one is against the skeleton at the bottom. 15 hits, I think. I'm 99% on that. And let's roll damage.
Ooh.
6 points on this bad boy. He's already got 1 point of damage because he was subject to the thunder wave. So that makes 7 points of damage on this skelly. This next one is going to be versus Teef. 14 hit you?
No.
Okay. This next one is going to be versus this skeleton right here in the middle. This guy. 16 hits it. 3 damage. It also suffered 1 from the thunder wave. And this last one goes for that same skeleton, hits it again. 5 points of damage. Your skeletons are in poor shape. They're nothing but skin and bones. I mean, just bones. Whoops, sorry.
Still
All right,
few
so
skeletons.
very expendable skeletons. The expendus.
Wow.
Gonna have trouble with that one.
I guess they'll
Yeah,
just become piles of bones, which I
The
can just
Excalibles.
raise again.
The exskeletals. Thank you, Takuna. You get a point of inspiration for
Yay.
completing my thought because I couldn't do it. I physically couldn't do it. I just gave up like Porky Pig. Okay, so now it is time for the skeletons to go. What is it that these skeletons do?
Okay.
Irvan.
Revenge.
This one is gonna make a vengeful dance,
Yeah.
and these 3 have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Do I have to as well, or is it?
Maybe.
Yes.
Let me check what I wrote.
Yes, you do.
What is with it? You guys hitting other people?
Look, my one was useful.
C&C D&D Friendly Fire Edition.
I'm not joking. I spent more time rolling saves against you guys than
Yep.
I have against them.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hang on 1 second. While you're looking that up, I'm gonna refill this little glass of shard I got. I'll be right back.
I gotta get
Oh,
some water as well
I'm gonna
because my
get some
throat's
beer.
gonna be.
Right.
I'm just playing some hypnotic pattern here. It's very effective.
Hello. So this is going well.
Okay. Well.
I was being sarcastic. Oh dear, oh dear.
Yes.
You can do another thunder wave if anyone wants.
I swear to God, I'm just going to mock a book to death. That's my goal. Kicks are also
I could cast
acceptable.
hypnotic pattern again. I don't have many spells that I can cast per day, or do I get them back after a short rest? I think I get
After a rest, I think.
Long rest.
No,
Yeah.
warlocks
For
get short
warlocks?
rests.
Oh.
You're,
Then I
mock-
got
you're
one.
mocking a book, but you didn't call it a book mock. Come on.
That is tenuous. I'm very proud of you.
Okay. I've returned with my Chardonnay. Tell me what's happening.
Whose go is it? Skeletons?
Teddy was doing a move.
Teddy
I'm
was
trying-
doing a move, and he was looking up who exactly has to make that wisdom
Yeah,
saving.
everyone.
Eventually.
That's the Birdman as well. Everyone within 5 feet.
Okay,
I have
I
it.
get
very
scared
good.
every
The
time we talk
Birdman.
about the Birdman.
Yeah, I know. I agree with that.
And
We
what
were
are we
saying that
saving?
Universal is obsessed with him. All
what was
right,
the
so
stat?
everybody throw a wisdom
shit.
wisdom saving throw, and then what is the effect, Ted?
They lose 1d4 on their
Ah.
next.
How everyone is everyone.
Subtract 1d4 on their next
No,
attack
just
roll
everyone
or
around that
saving throw.
skeleton.
What skeleton?
the one next to me.
Hang on, let Ted talk, please.
Yeah, sorry.
Ted,
TED Talk.
Subtract 1d4 on
From?
their next saving throw or attack roll.
saving throw or attack roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what do we need to beat again?
15.
15. Okay. Well,
Why are you
Alright, so
casting
Hawkins
it
makes it,
on that skeleton?
because it's next to the most books. So Teef, you are going to have to subtract 1d4 from your next attack or saving throw. Let's keep that
Who
in
rolls
mind.
the d4? Like,
I will do
Oh,
it
yeah,
in just a second. Hang on one second. Let me figure
Oh,
out
that
how it is
wasn't-
for these guys. Okay, so this one fails its saving throw, and as a result, I'm going to mark it blue. I'm also going to mark you blue so that we're able to keep track of who has to subtract 1d4. You're blue because you're sad because you have to subtract
Dabba-dee-dabba-da.
1d4. Yes, precisely. Okay, so that skeleton has successfully engaged in its vengeful dance. Next skeleton, please.
This one is gonna attack this book.
Okay, roll it.
Is it +4? Oh, d20 +4. Not hit.
Hang on one second. I'm double checking these skeleton dancer stats of yours. Just to make sure it is indeed. It does not hit. The skeleton whiffs as the book is flapping around. Flap, 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 flop, flap, 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 flop.
God damn it.
All right, next skeleton. There's one to the south of you and one to the west of you.
This one is
Uh-huh.
gonna move over here
Move him.
and then attack this guy.
Okay. I didn't realize. I forgot that I had to control him. Okay, so roll the attack again, please. No good. Flap, 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 flop.
Damn it.
Last skeleton.
This
What's
one's
he
gonna
gonna do?
attack this guy.
Okay. Roll it.
Oh no, what do I do? Slash roll. Jesus, what the hell? Okay.
Oh, there's a big one.
No wait,
Hey.
that's 20 plus 4.
Oh,
Why is it?
We're so excited.
You literally just did a calculation in the.
here I can roll.
It was
I
either
can-
going to be 24
20
or
plus
21.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're all useless. You're all fired.
All right, yeah. Your skeletons do nothing except fuck up teeth. that's kind of the main
I
thing your
just stood here
skeletons have been able to
shaking my
achieve.
head like, fucking hell.
All right, so Irvan, it is now your turn. You can act directly.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Acid Splash.
Oh my god.
No.
It only affects enemies.
It's a single
spawn
target.
guys. No,
Yeah,
thank
it's a single
God.
it's
target.
2 targets.
Oh, is
The
it
name
two
like
targets?
Splash.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Should
2
be.
creatures within
It's a very controlled splash.
range that are within 5 feet of each other. So I'm gonna cast it on this one.
Okay, and the wisdom target is what now?
Dex. Why is it 0? It's 15. It's supposed to be 15.
Okay, so one of them saves, the other one does not. This one does not save. So you can roll 2d6 damage because you're 5th level.
Yeah, it rolled 2d6.
Oh.
Wow. Great
Golly.
roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Thunder
okay.
Wave was 2d8 and it rolled 3 damage.
Teddy's got the curse this week. Oh my
My
god.
God, yeah. Wow.
Oh no.
I had it last week.
Okay.
I'm
Delef.
really glad you did badly on that thunder wave. I got hit by that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I do a 5-foot disengage diagonally back.
I call
And
that
then-
the veer step, by the way, because that's you do that move
Mhm.
every single
Well-
round of combat.
Oh yes, I do. I always play support, and I'm always just running away. This is what I do.
Mhm.
And I bless 3 of y'all with the power of rock, and those 3 are Leon, Hawkins, and Teef. Teef mostly
Okay.
because you've been able to kill books.
Teeth, I'm removing the blue on you. We're gonna just assume that the
Yeah, we'll
D4s
pretend that they
cancel each other out.
Cancelled out. Okay.
All right, and then we'll add a little. Purple
Watch me
to-
just hit my
Now,
bad
wait,
luck of dice now.
Now, hang on. Deleth, who did you do? It was Teef, Leon, and who else?
Hawkins, did you say?
Hawkins.
Oh, by the way, it lasts up to. Let me double check how long it lasts for. It lasts up to 1 minute, so long as I keep concentrating on it.
Okay,
So
very good. All right, so
And
that is your action, Teef. You want to try and take down one of these books?
Yeah, let's go for the. I can't remember what the blue thing was. That on saving throws, that is, isn't it?
The blue thing gives him a minus to his saving throws and his attacks.
Okay, I'll hit the one next to him then, in front
Okay,
of the
check.
skeleton.
Got it.
With the rapier in the library.
Well done, Professor Plum. Oh, you miss him, sadly.
Ah, that's the first one.
What? They have like what kind of
They
AC?
They actually have a 16 AC. These guys are flapping around erratically. It's very hard to hit them.
Jesus.
Fortunately, they're not actually that good at attacking for the most part, or especially they're quite bad at damage. Okay, so up next we got Hawkins.
I'm
Okay.
going to telepathically tell him something which I can do.
Uh-huh.
That
Whoa.
is to go here and hang on, let me ping it. Go here and fight the book there, and you can do it because you're a bird. Rust.
I will
Because
take
you're
it. Yeah.
indoors.
Yeah.
Is that-
No, I mean this is 30. I established a 30-foot ceiling
Oh, okay.
to this room,
Be
so that
over
is
there.
very legit.
Okay.
That's very legit.
Now, why there specifically? Because I'm a ranged dude generally.
Oh well,
Can you
Be
fly on top of the bookshelf?
there.
There. Okay.
Oh yeah, be on top of this bookshelf. That'd be great.
perch on the
They
bookshelf.
stretch up to the ceiling.
Okay,
Sorry.
so I, with a mighty gust of my wings,
Flap,
and the-
flap, flap.
the power of rock coursing through my veins, I
Can you hover?
not for long, I would imagine.
Huh.
So I flap my way over there, cling
Mhm.
onto the bookshelf with my feet talons, and
Mhm.
send a. Let's see. I want to hit this guy because I hit him before, and he might be not feeling so great.
Mhm.
And then I'll go for this guy with the second shot. That's the plan.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Weapons. Longbow. First attack against the middle dude.
Yay.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
That hits.
Nice.
That hits, and that is enough to murk him. That dude,
Boom.
that little guy gets an arrow right through the cover, and his furry little eyes shut for the last time.
I say the sword is mightier than the pen. I know you're not a pen, but
And that
and
wasn't
I
a
didn't use
sword.
the sword.
That wasn't a
But
sword
it's still
either.
a pretty good joke.
They're still on the floor over there, don't forget.
And let's see, should I go for this guy, or does anyone else have something more planned for him? In that case, no, tell you what, just
Go for that one.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay, and once again. Oh yes.
Oh,
Wow.
our martial characters are really carrying the day today.
I'm trying.
No, Takuna. I'm sorry. Sweetheart.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that.
And don't call me
I'm
Marshall.
sorry, baby. Now that 1d4 that you can add, that was a 1d4 to add to attack, Deleth, that you gave me?
It's 1d4 can be rolled to the attack roll or saving throw, so
Or
not
saving throw,
damage.
okay.
No,
Okay.
I did attack that guy.
Yes, got it.
Okay.
I've noted.
I mean,
Right,
but you hit, so.
Yeah, you did hit him, and that thing is very badly damaged. You've ripped out at least a few pages of that bad boy. All right, so Hawkins is gone. Leon, the professional,
Okay, right. So
my telepathic buddy. You also have got a blessing on you.
Oh
what
shit,
is
what's the
that?
blessing mean?
What is that?
+4 to your attack roll.
Mhm.
You get to
Help
add
class.
you can add a d4 to an attack
sorry,
roll
a
or saving
D4.
throw.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's very useful.
Isn't it?
The
And,
power of rock provides.
And what's her face? Teef, she's got it as well, right?
Correct.
Cool. Well, in that case, I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern again.
Oh no.
Wait, but didn't Teeth cancel out?
That round it did. It cancelled out.
Oh,
And,
okay.
Oh, that's
it
right.
lasts-
That's right. Yeah,
it
yeah.
lasts for a minute though, right? So. I
No,
don't know.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
It's
Well,
up to
it-
the GM, but
Everyone was put under that effect. Who was put under that effect? They were all woke up from that effect. That's now over for everyone, regardless
Okay,
of what
right.
the pattern's doing. I can
Okay, so
cast it
Teeth
again
now
though, in which case it's just doing
No,
it
I
again.
mean the 1d4
I was talking
thing.
about the purple dot thing. Yeah.
Right.
Oh right.
I want to warn you that if I get charmed by your spell, that blessing goes away.
Well, it only needs to work for the moment it's hitting us all.
I hate you all. Let's do it.
You're doing a good job here.
Now, I'm not going to say that I intended for you guys to be hitting each other constantly by putting you in close quarters with a dozen enemies, but that's precisely what I intended, guys.
All right. Basically,
you.
everything.
Thank you for
everything
providing.
everything that's not on the bottom row, which includes Hawkins. You're welcome. Is going to have to make a lovely little saving throw.
What's it again? Wisdom?
Wisdom 14.
God, why?
I mean,
Provide your blessings.
I'm well. It all hits us at the same time, so.
Why? I have a
So-
+1.
I'm going to add my 1d4 to this, but I need to roll first.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And
Oh boy.
I succeed, only just.
Just enough for you.
You're
You
welcome.
are-
Thank you, Veer.
I say, cooing at the pretty lights.
What was that?
All right. These skeletons are now going to roll this, which was a -1. Okay. Oh, is Teef also in this? That's correct. Teef is correct in the range.
I rolled, but I don't know if I was being hit. I don't know what the spell was. I didn't see it.
Yeah, you
you
only
are
rolled a
hit.
3, so even the 1d4 wasn't going to save you there.
Right, but I don't know what's hit me. Like,
Hypnotic
Hypnosis
pattern.
charm. You are now charmed, and you are staring at the theremin again, which is like
all right.
again shooting out these trippy rays right at you. This skeleton did not make the save. This one did. Irvan, you did make the save. Let's roll for the books.
This one's for the books.
All right. None
Well, at
of the
least-
books make the save.
Spineless.
My
A lot
my
of-
save is 14. My save is 14, so that
Oh,
one
okay.
does
So
make
one
it.
of them did. All right.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the one next to Teef. These other guys. Again,
How
all of these books
convenient.
across the top. These guys up across the top also had to save, correct? Like all of
Yeah.
these dudes across the
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
Very good.
Everything except for anything on the very bottom row with Hawkins.
Got it.
So Hawkins, the book near him, and the skeleton near that book.
Check. Got it. Okay, excellent. That was a very resoundingly correct use of that that spell. The hypnotic pattern. He starts going.
Sorry, how
And,
does that go?
And there's a beautiful rainbow pattern emerging from it. Sitar music is playing, and everybody is just whacked out of their gourds, staring at your boy Leon. Amazing performance, my bassist. Incredible. All right, so now it is the book's turn. All of them are asleep except for the one next to Teef. He's going to try and take a little bite out of crime, tiefling thief.
But with a penalty,
But with a penalty, -4.
didn't need it anyway. But
Yeah, didn't need it. So he fails miserably and falls right on his own fangs. There's another one that's going to try and take a bite out of this skeleton here. Oh, he hits that skeleton real nice. That's a tasty little bite right there.
did the failed attack wake me up?
You have to take damage.
Oh, is
Oh,
that
okay.
true? Okay,
Yeah.
very good. All right, so your skeletons are in dire straits, Ted. Just
That
so you
said-
know.
What does it make you? It makes you. The creature becomes charmed. Is incapacitated. When you're incapacitated, do you get disadvantage on defense?
I don't
Or
think
things
that you
get
are.
advantage against you?
If
if you're incapacitated, surely.
I don't think that you are prone while you're incapacitated. I think you're like kind of
But things
paralyzed
will
on the spot.
Things will still have advantage on attacking you.
Let's check this.
Incapacitated.
I mean, it doesn't make too much difference because it could. I mean, even if he gets hit, he'll wake up.
Right.
Incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. That's all it says.
So just no actions. Yeah. So there's no advantage or disadvantage
Yeah,
that
fair
apply.
enough.
It's just no actions, no reactions. Okay. So basically, everybody is just out of their gourd, staring at this hypnotic pattern. The book. Right here next to
Save
Hawkins
us.
has taken a bite out of the skeleton, which is in some rough shape. It managed to fetch a bone right out of that bad boy. And now it is the skeleton's turn. Show me the will of your skeletons, my friend. You only have the two. You only have the two. This one and
I
this
recommend you fight
to
the
operate.
ones that aren't asleep.
I think I'll cast Thunderwave again.
Okay.
No, I won't. Okay, this one is gonna move over here,
Okay.
and it's gonna wake up this one,
Okay.
Could
That
wake
works.
up Veer. Could do that.
and then this guy's gonna attack him.
Yeah, you could really wake up Veer. I'm just throwing that out there.
No. My
Okay. There we go.
skeletons
Firm
don't
but
care
fair.
about.
I'm so scared.
Okay. So wait up. This one is attacking which one?
This one.
This one. Okay. 22 does hit. Roll me some damage, baby. D6 plus 2.
Roll 1d6.
Can we have a
plus
3?
2? Isn't that also plus
Hey!
my?
Wow!
Wait, that's also
Just
plus my.
enough.
Also plus my proficiency bonus. So that's plus 5
On damage?
Oh, really?
on damage. Yeah. That's because I have a school of necromancy thing.
Fair enough.
Okay. That is enough to just skewer this thing. It is taken out of the combat. The skeleton thrusts its short sword right through the cover and then kind of waves around the short sword trying to get the book off of it. It's not really coming off too easy though. The skeleton is not very strong. So he's just kind of waving his sword around, trying to get the book corpse, the core, if you will, off of it. That will be all of your skeletons' moves and actions. So up next we have Irvan yourself. What are you going to do? You're going to cast Thunderwave and wake everybody up?
I'm gonna move over here.
Thank you in advance.
Make a careful
Okay.
Actually, I don't have to. Do I have to take a careful step?
No, you don't have to. All those books are charmed over there.
Okay. Okay, I'll move over here. Either way.
Uh-huh.
And then. Oh wait, I can do that. I forgot. I'm not a skeleton. I can do that. And then.
Sometimes I forget I'm not a skeleton.
I forgot I'm not a skeleton.
Well, you are, among other things.
Yeah, there's just a little bit more layered on top.
Cast Acid Splash on.
Okay.
On which one is asleep?
That's-
Actually, no,
this
I won't
one's-
cast
this one's
Acid
not
Splash
asleep.
then. I'll cast Chill Touch instead. On this one.
Okay.
Hmm.
Takes 6 necromantic damage. It finds
love
that
that.
very romantic. Necromantic.
I mean, it's necrotic, but it can be
Oh.
necromantic if you're.
I'm
Sailing
a
in
romantic
chill
soul.
on the grave.
Do attacks
All right.
of opportunity count as reactions?
Thinking of that, like,
Yes,
gothic
we do.
romantic.
Okay, so you can actually move then now because it can't take. Or does it have to roll? No, it just can't take reactions.
For chill touch.
Yeah. It can't
No,
regain hit points until the start
Yeah.
of the turn. Until then, the hand clings
Yeah.
to the target. If you hit an undead target, it also has a disadvantage, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're thinking of shocking grasp is the one that means they can't take reactions.
Cool. All right. Got it nailed. Irvan, you've taken your turn. Deleth, hit us. You're charmed. You're chilling.
Leave me alone with my pretty colors.
Oh man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You are high as a kite, lady,
And I'm
Right.
loving it.
I'm sorry.
and enjoying it. Well, no, it's a good time. You guys are
No,
out here to
I'm
rock
having
and
a
have good
great
times.
time.
To be
Yeah,
fair, as
no.
soon as we get rid of this last book, we can just kind of go around with a box
Yeah,
of
just
matches and deal with
mop
the other
around.
ones slowly.
Yeah, you guys can mop up, honestly. Teef, it's your turn. You're charmed as well. Hot diggity damn. All right, you're also staring at the theremin. Hawkins.
Well,
Hit 'em.
I'm shooting this book with
Which one?
one of them arrows, the blue one.
Okay,
The only
got it.
one that isn't asleep, I think.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
here we
still do that thorn splash damage thing.
I could, but
Actually,
I'm not
that's
gonna.
a good idea. If you
It-
do
it
the
is-
splash damage, it will wake up Teef and
Oh,
the skeleton.
too, yeah.
It'll also
Okay.
hurt it.
See, there's a book on a bookshelf just above you that I was going to shoot off and it land in your head, but you know what? That's a better idea. Okay, so I cast Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch it miss everyone now.
And now I attack with my
Okay.
bow.
All right.
How many spell slots does a ranger get?
Very good.
A few, like
Huh.
Not a lot. They're like a quarter caster.
Mm.
it's like I have now cast half of my spells.
Yeah, I've cast all of mine.
1 sec. Let me double check on how exactly this shit works.
Annoyingly, though, I have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Right.
I've got quite good dex.
I think you can choose to fail any saving throw. That's
I'll
your
allow
prerogative.
that. Sure. If you want to fail, sure.
I'll fail, but I take half damage anyway because I've got my dodge.
Right. So okay,
I'll
you
take
take
the 2.
2 points of damage.
Wake me up before you go.
Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. Save me. All right. So
I was
this
gonna
bad
make
boy
that joke,
takes.
but then I decided not to.
Well, that's because you're a better person than I am. This one
Or
actually,
maybe-
that's enough
maybe
to
not
kill this
as good
guy.
at singing.
Nice.
Wow.
Call out.
I actually know a dude who used to date Amy Jo. She was from Little Rock, Arkansas, where I also was born. Lead singer of Evanescence here. Anyway, very good. So the skeleton wakes up, Tooth wakes up, and this book dies from Hawkins's noble arrow, and actually just from the damage of the Hail of Thorns. Like, if you had not cast the Hail of Thorns, that book would still be alive and flapping around. But now we've got most of the party awake and most of the entire bad guys kind of disabled.
I have one attack left. Could I like throw something at Desert to wake him up?
No, leave me alone. These are my pretty
Still-
colors.
All right, cool.
I like it here.
If you fail this, it somehow wakes up all the books.
I was
if you-
thinking for a second there to like cover up the theremin, but then no, that's a terrible idea.
Awful idea. Don't do that. I think we learned about that one
Yes.
earlier in this combat. Okay, so you do have another attack. You can take it on any book you so choose, if you wish.
Okay, I pick up a regular book
Okay,
and like throw it gently at your head.
at the left. Okay, make an attack roll.
Yeah, with just like the bow or something.
Yeah, go for it.
Wow, that just hits.
Okay, you managed to wake up Deleth. The damage is obviously not the same as the damage of a longbow. Deleth, you take 1 point of damage as a book goes flying toward your head, but it's a good book. It's a very nice. It's a paperback. This one's a paperback, so it's not too bad.
It's like a
but
shitty
you are now-
paperback.
You are now awake. Yeah, it
It's
was.
a children's picture book. It's very, very light reading.
Yeah, some very light reading. Thank you. All right, Leon, my dear friend, it is up to you. What would you like to do?
Oh, I mean, can we just? Do we have to roll to kill these things? They're all incapacitated.
You've got like 8 more. You've got 8 more rounds with them. I'll go ahead and say, yeah, that sounds good. It sounds like you guys just gonna kind of slowly creep up on them and stab daggers through them one by one until they're doomed. So I'm willing to call that. Let's call it. Let's call
Teeth
it the
just
end of
goes
combat.
up and slits their throats.
Exactly. Just have teeth. Yeah, just have teeth. Line them up. Put them down. All right. Cool.
Skewering them on the
Making a
radio.
nice little mini skirt of teeth.
Yep. Wow, that was really great, guys. Except for the
Was
parts
it?
where you hit each other constantly.
Listen, that's all part of being cool.
Suffer for your art.
Look, you can't get anywhere if you're not willing to take some risks, says the one who was blissed out on the floor for ages.
Okay.
Just how you be creative.
Can
I mean, I can't really examine the creative process myself.
Can I actually
Okay.
use mending to heal my skeletons?
No.
If
No.
that is how it's supposed to work, I don't
It's
know if
not.
that's how it's... Okay, there we go. Now we
It repairs a break. They're made of
Uh,
bones.
Inanimate objects.
Oh,
yeah, those things are inanimate, to be sure.
How,
I think that's kind of their defining characteristic. is that they're animate.
Like that skeleton in the corner of the science lab at school.
did anyone
Just
take a
wheeling
lot
those
of
around.
damage?
Nah.
Nah.
I do have a heal spell.
maybe
I think
my
some of the skeletons did, but I don't.
This guy is taking 10
they're
damage.
undead. Does necrotic damage fix them?
Yeah,
how that
would
works?
be. They wouldn't take. Yeah, I think you're right.
I
Is
don't
that not the way
think so.
that works?
I don't think so. I think that like,
Hmm.
hang on. I know that healing, like radiant damage and like healing, will affect them in a weird way, but I don't think necrotic damage affects them either way, like in a different way than
Am I
it should.
getting my role-playing games muddled up?
Yeah, exactly. Like there's a lot of that sort of stuff. Okay, so you guys have solved the mimic room puzzle.
You're confusing it with Magicka, I think, maybe. And
That and
coincidentally,
divinity.
this was a lot like a game of Magicka.
Yeah.
I'm delighted with the way that turned out. I like to see that. Okay, so at the south end of the room, you guys spot a large spiral staircase. Do you want to head up? I want to. Okay, let's go.
Let us leave this cursed place behind.
This cursed place.
Let's go to
Let's
another
just
cursed
not
place.
remember what happened with that fight.
I want to find a more cursed place.
Wow.
All right,
This
you
looks
head up.
especially cursed.
You head up to the top, and you can see that there are 3 big plate glass windows off to the west side of the room.
Wait, are we coming in from the top of the bottom? Sorry.
You are coming in from the bottom.
Name me a
Okay.
sex tape.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Everybody, please place your peoples. I'm gonna place some skeletons.
Can you give me like? We'll do it later.
Huh?
So wanted to like have each skeleton to have his own, like be a character, so I can name him.
Oh, I can do that, but that's gonna take a
Yeah.
minute, and so I'm just gonna do it after this session.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've added my health bar. I don't know if you guys can see that.
No.
Okay.
Nah.
I think the view has to be enabled with the GM. It should be able to do that stuff automatically, but how, I have no idea.
Okay.
Oh, I like the ambient.
Hmm.
Oh, who put that ambient music there? Why, the GM? Okay, so let's see. As you guys come up to this room, you see that there are 2 daises. You see that on the western side there are 3 plate glass windows, beautiful stained glass. These stained glass windows, by the way, just so you guys know, are depicting scenes from the mythology of Thera. Thera is the goddess of knowledge, of wisdom, of
And a
talent,
rock.
of experience. No, there's no rock here. There's only knowledge. There's only libraries. There's only books. There's only expertise.
I think technically we're inventing rock right now. though,
You
aren't
are
we?
inventing rock, precisely. And you also see. Hang on one second. I don't know how to operate this thing. Theodore runs up to the middle of the room, and he sees the dais, and he says, "Oh my goodness! This is incredible! These findings!" And
Theodore, chill.
as he sprints toward these books that have him so excited, even though they're these dusty, boring old tomes, he's excited by them. And as he sprints across
Good show, I
the
say.
room, a little something pops up behind him.
It's a
Monster.
bookworm.
It's a book dragon.
It is a bookworm. So it is. So it
Why does
is.
it look like a dragon?
Worm with
worm
a
with
Y.
a Y.
Mhm.
Okay.
Precisely so. And our friend Theodore is just busy rifling through these pages, not even noticing that a dozen books come flying off the shelves and constitute themselves into this bookworm. That is precisely what it is called.
Theo, use the rifle.
The it's covered in the covers of these books. It's a hard leathery cover, and the wings are constituted out of pages, and it breathes ink out of its snout.
It's like an octopus. With a
Very-
squid.
Been meaning to get some ink on my arm.
Right. So it hates you. It didn't notice Theodore, but it's very, very angry at you.
Oh, man,
So
we're gonna be
everybody,
such a legit rock band. We're all gonna get inked.
You are going to get inked. It's
Full
true.
body inked.
Initiative.
And so I would love it if you would roll initiative, won't you please?
Oh, that's slightly
Here
more
we
like.
go. I'm gonna ruin it this time.
Yeah.
Oh right, I need to click a blob.
Mm-hmm.
Come here.
Come here, you.
Beep. Yeah, I'll take it. Nuts.
Nuts to you. Okay. One of my favorite stores actually in Philadelphia was called Nuts to You. It was a place where you could get a lot of dried goods like nuts. Along with this dragon flying out of the bookshelf, you spot two more of these little flippy floppy book jokers.
No.
Oh man, why didn't we take a short rest?
Oh, I wouldn't have let you anyway. So now we've got
He's
Hawkins.
saying that now.
No, Hawkins, you're up top, and you can see in front of you just this. This thing is enormous. It's about 30 feet tall. It constitutes easily 150 books. Have torn themselves into shreds and reconstituted themselves in this thing. It's like the chicken nugget of books. It's got claws made of the corners. It's got
Like a
fangs
chicken
and
nugget?
teeth. Chicken nuggets are reconstituted chicken parts.
Oh, okay. So
Right.
claws and teeth.
Yeah, you press them into it.
It's
No, the
not
claws-
literally a chicken
Like-
nugget shape.
It's
like
not
chicken
actually
teeth.
a chicken nugget.
Okay.
It's not like that's metaphorical. Tuna. That's all I'm. Okay, so you've got this enormous bookworm right in front of you. I'm
Very
so
good.
mad at you for getting that joke off top. I was gonna reveal it very slowly.
I mean, you probably got it from the same source that I got it from, which was posted in the Crate and Crowbar server. Several months ago, actually. Yeah, we're both
Oh yeah,
completely
I
terrible.
didn't. Sorry, I didn't get it from there. No.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
never
entirely different source. It turns out. Okay. Anyway, the fact is that you've got a dragon made of books. It has metallic ink all over it. It has got gold talons and gold teeth where the lettering would be on the cover of a hardback book. It is ready to strike you down.
It doesn't look like it might want to talk about this.
You can always try and parlay with a dragon. You can absolutely always. Maybe with a worm, it might be a little bit different.
Okay.
You
Then
can try.
I'm shooting it.
Okay.
Nah, fuck that. Okay. I start.
Showing wisdom.
I
Got any sort of flaming arrow types of things? I'm assuming these things burn quite well.
Well, just as it happens, I don't.
Ah, very good.
I do cast my
You don't
hunter-
want to burn down the library anyway.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Hunter's Mark is going on him. That essentially just gives me an extra d6 to the damage.
Killer.
Okay. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to send a couple of arrows its merry way. See
Do
what
it.
they do to it.
Roll them up, baby.
Okay. And first one.
Dang.
Wow.
And the second one. Yeah!
Wow.
Hawkins. Jesus.
I'm on the fire.
Uh-huh.
It's Chicken Legolas.
I do need an avian war cry.
Yeah, your arrows are true and noble and avian.
Really good.
And I say to it, when you get to hell, tell them, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, you get inspiration back. I don't know if
Yeah.
yeah. That's very good. Okay, so the dragon takes two mighty arrows, just thunk, thunk, right in its midsection, and it screams out in pain, and a thick, dark, oozing ink sort of smokily puffs out of its snout.
Okay,
Man.
just as that happens,
Mhm.
I feel like I should move, and we should maybe not be too grouped together if possible.
Mhm.
Or, yeah, I'm gonna move like over here just to create enough room. So that would be me.
Okay.
So the worm is definitely aggressive towards us.
Uh-huh. And
Yes.
how?
Okay.
A very angry worm. Well, I mean, now it is. You just shot it with a bunch of arrows that were
Oh,
real
yeah.
powerful arrows and a longbow. Hey, you forgot to roll your 2d6 damage.
Oh shit! Yes, I did. Hold on.
Oh.
Damn.
What is that?
That's
He put
got
Hunter's Mark,
Ah.
and he continually forgets to apply that damage. So
Yeah, and
Yeah.
holy shit, I've just
try and
realized
help.
something. I've just
Yeah.
realized something. I have a new class feature called Greater Favorite Enemy, and I did choose Dragon.
No
Like,
shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just felt
Alright.
like it made sense. Maybe birds and dragons don't get on, but
Probably true.
yeah. So
Okay,
you
so
can see
keep
it
that in
there.
mind next time. Yeah, you're gonna add some pluses to your attack, and I think your damage as well next time.
Cool.
You don't get it this time because you really did forget that all to hell.
I did, yes.
All right. Up next is the bookworm itself, and it kind of boom, 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 boom moves over.
And attacks the book by accident. Oh
It
no.
attacks the book by accident. Oh no! It breathes a massive pile of ink. Just spits out this just puddle on top of all of you, all four
No.
of these people right here. He
Okay.
just spews this out. So let me
This
know.
is a very undignified day.
Thunder everywhere.
Yeah, it is just barf. It is just barfing ink onto you, and it's anybody who has an
Oh,
AC of higher than
jeez.
16 is it misses. Anybody there?
Well, shit.
Nope.
Okay.
My dancing costume.
Higher than 16?
Oh, wait,
Equal
wait.
to.
Higher
Higher.
than.
Equal or
Um,
higher hits.
Okay.
I'm going to
Wait, you mean equal or lower?
roll cutting words. I'm going to
It has to roll equal or higher to hit.
Yeah.
so I can use one of the bardic inspiration dice to subtract before DM determines success or failure, and since we haven't.
Done the damage, right? So go ahead and.
Oh, I've got a thing as well. What is it? Where is this?
Well,
Hmm.
okay then.
Does that apply to everyone?
That applies,
applies
to
to
the
the dragon.
damage. That applies to
Oh,
the
sorry.
damage.
Okay.
It can
because
actually
we've
apply
already-
to the attack roll as well, but I was a bit too late.
Yeah, it can. It does not this time. So the damage roll is
Okay,
incoming.
It
are
says
you
when
doing
a
damage to anybody?
creature makes an attack roll against you, you can use a reaction to impose disadvantage on that roll. It is making it an attack roll, and I'm included.
We'll do disadvantage. We'll do disadvantage just for you. is how
Okay,
I'm gonna play that.
as long as you're willing to accept that, then that's cool. Because typically it wouldn't work against areas because they normally do a save, but
Yeah,
can do
I'm
this
kind of
on
playing
this,
this.
then-
Yeah, I'm playing this
Cool.
fast and loose. I don't mind.
then so long as you're cool with me using that ability, then I'll use it now.
Yeah, go ahead and use it. Unfortunately, it got a much better roll the second time through. So now we're back to the damage. Does 12 points of damage to
Jesus,
everyone.
what?
Well, 11 points.
Yow. Yeah.
What?
It does 11
11
points
damage.
because -1.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It is 11 damage because of
Q
the
fucking
cutting
Q.
words.
Jeez.
Q,
that's
Q.
Damage.
Wow.
All right, and I did not add the books, and I'm ashamed of that.
Just so you know, Scoot, I can now see your health bar.
Oh, good. It's working.
That's right.
Pretty handy to see.
Mhm.
Does second do? Why second in?
Nice. Cheers. If anyone else could put up their health bars, I think it sort of.
Mine is up, but I don't know if y'all can see.
I can see it.
Yes, it's
Cute.
free as well.
Click on your token and then just click on the green thingy. You can update it as well. Once you've set your max, it then obviously scales.
I'm amazed at Roll20. It's so good. So good.
Really is.
Except when it's not.
Except when it's not, but
I mean, well, it's bad at audio, that's for sure. But like the actual, I don't know. If you're using Discord for it, it's pretty dope.
I think, if I was like having a meat space game now, it would be, I would quite like the idea of just everyone being on laptops.
Yeah, I would.
For
that's
the
exactly
Roll20
how I would
stuff.
play it.
Mm.
Yes, I agree with that 100%.
I cannot. My character thing's glitching out at the moment, so forget it.
Okay.
Suffice it to say, I'm on low HP.
Rough. Good news is it only has so much ink.
That's nice.
What happened to that turn order? Hawkins is still at the top. Didn't he have it?
Hawkins, yeah, here, let's. Why does my thing keep
Gone
adding
crazy, man.
everything? So crazy. So crazy.
Why are you so
All right.
crazy?
Why are you so crazy? All right, Irvan and your skeletons all operate on 14.
Okay, let's see. How far is this? It's not.
I always get nervous when he starts measuring
close.
things.
It's not close enough.
It's like, fuck. I'm quite close to that thing.
I can't cast it anyway.
On the plus side, his skeletons are between us and
Irvan,
anyway.
I'm sorry, Takuna, can you tell me your health right now? And I can
14.
enter it.
14 out of 26.
Out of 26. Very good.
Okay, I'll cast Ray of Sickness.
At my friends.
I'm just gonna roll in it.
I cast it at
It's a ray of vomit, right?
the Birdman because I still hold a grudge from. I cast it as a dragon.
Okay, that attack hits. We've got the 11 poison damage.
And it also
Wow.
becomes poisoned.
If it fails its Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit. Roll low, roll low.
Fuck up. Fuck up.
Hey.
Oh, fucks it up. It is now poisoned. Can you tell me what the poisoning
A
does?
poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Very good. Very
Neat.
good. All right. That was a very wise move on your part. Contributed a lot of damage.
Now my little skellies.
Your skellies now move. Where do you want these little skellies to go?
He's gonna move over here
Okay.
and do his signature dance, a variation, his personal variation on the hokey pokey.
Okay. Okay. Make his roll or whatever it is, or that incurs a saving throw, right?
Yeah, 15 DC saving throw.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for your other skeleton first. It fails. And this does what again?
Minus 1d4 on the next attack roll. or
Okay.
saving throw.
Right. We're using these little blue tokens to show that it's got the -1d4. Okay. Next, Skelly.
He's gonna attack this one.
Okay. That's give me a roll.
Roll
D20 plus 4.
1d20 plus 4.
Okay, critical hit.
Wow.
Roll your
Ooh.
damage. D6 plus 2.
That's plus. Is that still critical? Because he has the -1d4.
It is still critical because you rolled a 20. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay. Now damage is 1d slash roll 1d6 plus. It's plus 2 plus 3, so plus 5.
And you roll your dice, damage dice twice, don't you?
So another 1d6.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 6 plus 4 is 10 points of damage. This thing is already screwed up
No,
beyond
that's
recognition.
that's already plus the 5.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get the plus on the critical roll,
Oh, okay,
Correct.
yeah.
so it's essentially yeah, it is 10. Yeah.
Wish I could make this shit snap better. I apologize. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how exactly to do that. Also, I need to mark this guy as having disadvantage.
Blip.
Very good. Okay, you've got 2 more skeletons. What you gonna do, baby?
He's gonna move over there and attack this guy.
Okay.
Does that
Do you roll?
hit? I did.
Okay. No, that does not hit.
Okay, so and he's gonna
Next
move
skeleton.
over here
Okay.
and attack the dragon.
Very good. Give me a roll. That hits. Roll damage. Okay.
Nice.
You guys are fucking animals.
Backup dancers are running serious interference here.
Yeah,
Seriously?
absolutely.
Trolling
Absolutely.
around and with their swords.
Okay, very good. Let's move on to Teef. You just got barfed on. Somebody barfed ink on you. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna stab that fucking thing in the face.
Okay.
Or try.
Do we get anything from the ink? Are we like slowed or something?
Mm-mm. No.
Right, I'm gonna move up. I got 30 speed. I can move full distance, I guess,
Sure.
and
Go
attack.
for it.
So I'm gonna go right straight up there.
Okay.
When I select the right tool that lets me do that. There we go. And then I'm going to get my rapier and aim it at that gigantic worm, and I'll probably miss because it's not that big.
Don't
He's
you want to
thrashing
like
about
stand
waving
here
his
to
Oh,
get the
man.
backstab damage?
He doesn't have to stand next to an ally. The important thing is an ally is next to the
okay.
enemy. But yes,
I
you
missed
do
anyway.
what you do is you kind of plunge your rapier through like the paperiest part of its wing, and it kind of just ignores it. Just
Pings off its paper scales.
Yeah, it's paper scales. Stop it.
I get a
Cold.
paper cut. Ah, shit.
1 point of damage. Delith, you're up.
I run the fuck away.
Good.
Sure.
Right there. Uh-huh. Great move.
Roll
then-
vigor step.
A bit more than a step, and I cast Dissonant Whispers at the what's the face? Dragon thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Make that
Okay.
wisdom save.
Makes the
God
wisdom save.
damn. Well, then it takes 6 damage.
Okay. 6 damage. This thing is not looking too thrilled with anybody around. He's just kind of like a little bit wounded and leaking ink
Oh,
out of
he
its.
gets disadvantage on saving throws from being poisoned.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Only no skill
Oh.
checks.
Wait, really?
That is a skill check, isn't it?
No.
Actually,
Okay then.
Hang on
Saving
one sec,
throws.
I'll be double check.
Ability checks. Oh, maybe
Ability
then.
checks.
I don't know
Ability
what an ability.
checks are not saving throws. Ability checks are distinct from saving throws. They are
Ah,
ability
okay.
checks are initiative and skills, and that's it.
Ah.
Oh, well,
Ability
that's
checks, saving
fine.
throws, and attack rolls are the 3 different things you can do.
You know what? That's okay. Fuck you. Take some synths.
You play your keytar right at it, and it's
Hell
just
yes.
the right chords to really rock its lizardly brain. It's got that reptile brain where it can't really process music very well, and it's like
Sorry, what was that?
it accidentally says Hawkins' real name.
Was that Popeye?
All right. Yeah.
I'm super offended at his pronunciation.
Yeah, he's really well. He doesn't have a beak. He can't do it right. Leon, you have seen some dissonant whispers get thrown. You've seen a rapier go straight through a dragon's wing. You've got skeletons dancing around you and books closing in. What do you do?
Right. Well, see, because like, how bad does the dragon's still poisoned? Okay, this is good. We can maybe work with this. How far can I run? Well, I could go up there, I guess. Okay. I'm going to. Right. Can I do all of this in a turn? So I'm a changeling. And I can change to look like other things. And I'm very, very good at it because I took a feat to make sure I was very good at it.
Okay.
And the dragon's not in any particular.
feat.
Yes, and the dragon's not in any particular state to make good insight checks right now. And I was going to make myself look like the goddess in the stained glass windows and sing to the dragon and make it convince it that it doesn't need to fight anymore and that it's all going to be okay now.
Soothe the savage beast.
Perfect. Okay, absolutely. You can do that in this turn. Let's you go ahead and you polymorph directly into the goddess Tiara.
Yes.
And
It
you
just look like a
begin
stained glass window, but I figure he's in a
Right.
weakened state of mind.
I mean, he's made of books. He's made of
Oh, yeah,
he's
excellent.
made of paper, so like he's not
completely
really
down with
brilliant.
this.
Yeah, he's very excited by seeing the goddess. Why don't you hit me with a performance roll to sing
Yes.
to him?
Okay. Where is button? Come here. I get advantage on it if I'm trying to convince people that I'm someone else.
Excellent, hit me. I love it.
There it is. $15.
Okay, he's going to do a contesting with wisdom, and if
Is there no insight?
Oh,
No, it doesn't matter.
yeah, he's not proficient in insight, so regardless, it's 50. I'm going to say that because the attacker benefits, he lays down at your feet like a servile dog for just a moment.
Oh. I
He's,
stroke his head.
He's struck by the goddess. He sees his true. He sees kind of the same thing that the books have been staring at for millennia, right? For like these books in here in this particular place have been staring into these stained glass windows for hundreds of years, and
I
so
wink
to see this visage
strenuously at
alive,
everyone else.
yeah, everybody else gets the idea.
time for Thunderwave.
It has Ted, yeah. Very good. So this dragon is just dumbstruck by your fantastic disguise. Ted gives us a thunder wave, just so you guys know what time it is. But the books, on the other hand, are not quite so, because you are not appealing directly to the books.
No.
We're going to give them a chance to resist.
Oh, well, I mean, I was specifically going after the dragon.
Yeah. Okay. So one of these books does kind of roll up He kind of
But he's got to
no,
go past the skeleton.
Yeah, he would have to get past the skeleton. It's true. Ted, will you give me a roll from that skeleton, please?
Yeah.
Is that D20 plus 4? All right, that hits it. Can you roll for damage, please?
Kill it.
10
It takes the
damage.
blow, and its back cover falls off, and its spine is a little bit damaged. But it's gonna continue and try to disrupt your concentration.
I should have saved
Leon?
that thing I had.
18 hits.
Well, nuts. Hey, maybe the dragon will defend me, right?
It does 3 damage. How
Nuts.
do you do?
Very well, thank you.
How high?
How do you do?
How do you do? So here is the problem that we're running into. I think that your polymorph thing that you did requires concentration. That
Nope.
sounds
Disguise
right to me.
self?
Nope. It's because I'm a changeling.
Okay.
Okay. So there's no way for this thing to disrupt you from being the goddess Thera?
If it kills me.
I don't think it did that with 3 points.
No.
I'm pretty sure it didn't.
Yeah, it's as an action, you can polymorph into any humanoid of your size that you've seen, or back into your true form. However, your equipment does not change with you. If you die, you revert to your natural appearance.
Got it. Okay. Cool. The dragon kind of like snaps at it, like, hey, agak.
Can we
And,
keep it?
You're gonna have to keep that polymorph going for a long time, buddy. So this thing nips at you, and the dragon's like, "Hey, back off!"
Oh no, I'm just the goddess transforming into a warlock.
Right. He's really gonna fall for that, dog. Okay, so that book has taken its turn. This next book over here is going to try and take a bite at some of these skellies. 24 is a crit, so it does 7 damage to this skeleton.
Wow. How is 7 a red?
Yeah. Well, it's because he got
Wow.
Beefy dudes.
Wow,
Uh,
it's
so-
got
yes.
a +4 on its damage. Flipping heck.
Yeah, because it's got low damage.
Oh, because of the
dice.
crit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the crit only allows you to re-roll your dice, but it's got a
Ah.
+4 to its damage because it usually rolls very small damage dice.
Hmm.
So 14, does 14 hit your skeleton?
I think their
Okay.
AC is 13.
Okay. So
Does. Wait, which one is attacking?
the top one
Okay.
does 18. So now it's got this skeleton up top has got 18 points of damage. You have 6 wizard levels, and it's 13 plus your wizard level.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one up top has got 1 H point left.
Oh no.
Just
Some
so you know.
H point.
H point.
1 hit P.
1 hit P. 1 hit P. Okay, so the
Damn
books have taken their
hippies.
time. Hawkins, you got a shot. You got to take a
Okay.
shot.
No, we're still attacking the dragon. I mean,
That's up to
we
you,
lay
baby.
off?
What you've seen is that Leon has turned into the goddess of knowledge, as depicted in the stained glass windows to the west here. And the dragon has kind of like lowered its head toward her.
Okay, well, I'll
His-
tell you
his
what.
goddess.
How about I attack the book that
Ooh.
is attacking Leon?
Okay,
And maybe that'll stabilize the situation.
probably.
That's the stuff.
Look at
Longbow
this
attack.
teamwork. Look at you guys coordinating fire. Hit me
Okay.
with 2 attacks. Yep. Roll your second one. Damn, Gina.
I
All right.
can't miss. tonight.
28 isn't a crit?
No.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
Okay,
he rolled. He
quite-
got beasts. He got
Cool.
beast rolls.
I rolled an
okay,
18
so,
on that.
The 2 arrows plunge into this tiny, fluffy, furry, crippled bat as the way it's winging around, and it pins it right to the floor.
Yeah.
And it
you can
moves
see
no
that
more.
On the cover, the 2 letters that it has hit were F and U.
Oh, another point of inspiration. I don't know if you have any.
I think I do.
You guys got to start spending it because you're making good jokes, and I like it. Okay.
What does inspiration do? Gives
Yeah,
you
you should
advantage.
Inspiration allows you to take advantage on any roll that you want.
Ah, okay.
You have to call it up front.
Hmm.
Right.
It's actually something you've not been using in the K&K game. So,
No, I forgot what it was, or that it
Yeah.
existed.
oh well. Anyway.
Right. So the bookworm now goes, and it is still just fawning over Thierra. It is just, it's kind of like, it's got a very long serpentine neck, and it's sort of wrapping its head around you.
And it's had a very bad day. Yes, it
It's had
has.
a very bad day. Yes, it has. It's a good boy. It's a good boy. And it wraps its neck around you and kind of nuzzles you with his cheek, and just sort of like it's now got you boa constricted if it wakes up from this charm that you have it under. But
Everything's fine.
everything's fine for right now. Absolutely, absolutely, it is. So that's the dragon's turn. It simply nuzzles you in an aggressive way that really indicates that it could very quickly maul you. But it loves you, baby. It loves you. So, Irvan, hit him with a thunderwave.
I'm gonna psychic teeth to cut its head off. I
I
don't want it anymore.
I see that Chandel is having problems staying together, so I cast haste on
Keep it
her.
together, man.
I say, dance for your undeath.
All right, and then haste does, it gives it a +2 bonus. Okay, all right. Okay, very good. It is a willing creature, and so this spell works. Do you want to take a movement action?
No, I'll just stay here.
Great place to be. Teef.
Wait, my skeletons.
Fuck you, skeletons. All right, your yeah, you've got your skeletons. What are they
They
gonna
all collapse in a pile.
do? Sorry, I forgot about them. I didn't add them into the turn order because I'm very bad at my job.
This one.
Okay,
attack
this one
him.
attacks the. He's got 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
He's got an additional action. So hit him again. Hit him up style.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Well, I mean, this thing is hard to hit. It's like a chicken with its head cut off. So it's kind of flopping around, flipping around, and your skeleton takes 2
Notoriously hard
swings.
to
Okay,
hit.
fine. You attack him as well.
Okay, roll that attack, please.
Oops. Does that hit?
15 misses. Nope.
Oh, it's +4. I forgot to add the +4.
Okay, it's +4. That does hit. Roll your damage.
Roll 1d6 plus 5. 10
Nice.
damage.
Okay. You slice the bookmark right out of it, but it's still going. And your next one? All right.
He's gonna move over here. Can you do that?
Okay.
Careful move.
Yep.
And he's gonna attack him. He doesn't have that thing anymore because he already attacked with
Right.
the crit.
Okay. Let me remove that.
Wow.
Okay. He hits. 9 damage.
It's still fucking alive.
It's on its last page. It's still alive. It's 1 page flipping around trying to give your skeletons paper cuts. And then what do you want to do with this bad boy right here?
He's gonna attack it, the fucking dragon. Screw that dragon.
Go!
Okay.
You
Roll
ruined
it.
my dancing costume.
All right, roll it. Critical fail.
No wait, that's the damage. Attack
Oh,
was
okay.
before 21.
Oh, the 21 was it?
Oh, the 21. The 21 does hit. The dragon takes 6 damage, and it wakes up and roars. It is very, very, very pissed
Oh,
right now.
You cut out there.
It's very pissed.
Just to let you know, I didn't cast a spell on it. I convinced it that I was the goddess.
Hmm.
I mean, it could still attack us.
Yeah,
Sure,
sure.
I don't care about that.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna work on resolving this. In the meantime, it is Teef's turn. Teef, what do you want to do? You see that a dragon just now was very docile for a moment. It had been visited by its goddess, and it knew that it was protected from all harm because it was in the arms of an angel. And yet, it appears to have been injured.
It's a test of your face.
I'm gonna
It's
hit
very
it.
peeved.
I'm gonna
Okay.
attempt to hit it really
Okay.
hard, and I'll probably
right.
miss, but let's try.
Get it, baby. That's the rogue way, is feast or famine, attack wise. Do you want to take advantage because you have inspiration, baby?
Yeah, I'll use up my inspiration. Let's get rid of that. So let's do another one. God, that's
17
better.
does. 17 does hit. It takes 8 damage, and then roll your sneak dice.
That's more like it.
Ooh, very good. Okay. It roars. It's shrieking. You've ripped out like kind of the paper part of one of its wings. It no longer has that webbing between the bone and the cartilage, or more like the spine and the cover of the talons extending from the wings. So one of its wings is completely disabled and skeletonized because you've just shredded it with your rapier.
Just stuck the rapier in and said, "Do you feel that burn? That's pulp friction."
Oh man!
It's amazing.
Wow.
You have another point of inspiration. I
Yes.
did like that. I like that one a lot, actually.
I was
Okay.
meaning to use that earlier and I forgot.
Okay. All right. I can't believe I gave you that, but I did like it. I thought it was very good. Okay, so there we go. The dragon now is extending its neck, which is wrapped around Leon, and it's howling in fear and panic and disbelief. It's howling in disappointment and sorrow that its goddess has forsaken it. And now it is Dileth's turn.
I am going to mock a book to death. Watch me.
To kill a mockingbug?
Oh,
Bam!
yes.
Wow.
Firstly,
Bingo.
I'm gonna move over here and make direct eye contact with whatever passes
Is it
us
this
for
one?
eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
got
with
4
this
different
little-
eyes. Yeah,
With this little fella, I look it straight in the eyes, and I
that
just.
little cutie.
One
You
page.
say cutie, but
Wow!
God,
That's beastly.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's a
well,
double-
it's not actually an attack. You should ignore the attack bit, but it's
Oh.
it's a wisdom save.
Damn it.
Okay.
I didn't retool
That's a
all
lot
this
of
shit.
green boxes right there.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Critical
Whoa.
fail on the
Whoa.
wisdom save.
It is a
I'll
book.
go ahead and give you that
Explode,
crit damage. Yeah, this thing dies. This thing.
Just has an existential crisis.
Yeah, it does that. It does a thing where like the book itself kind of flips all the way open, and then
Bends its spine all the way back.
it bends its spine all the way back,
Cracks.
and then kind of folds in on itself until there's nothing left.
You got a 1-star on Amazon.
Just folds itself out of existence.
Exactly. It's
Jumped
it's
up
folding.
pamphlet.
It is certainly folding. Absolutely. Okay, Leon, you are in the grasp. You have basically been grappled by this
Right.
dragon.
Right,
Its
well,
neck
it's a
is
good-
twirled
it's a good
around
thing
you,
I don't have a minus to strength.
and it is getting hostile to you and everyone else in the room. What will you do?
Right. Well, I don't want this. Let me spell that.
Don't you have any like combat stuff?
Well, not when I'm being grappled. You'd be surprised to learn.
Could you get a blade in there somewhere so that if it tightens,
I mean,
it's just
I've
gonna
got
hurt
a
itself?
knife. But I've got like illusions and things.
I do have some
Sorry.
daggers I could throw at you, but probably knowing the way this has gone, it would just stab you.
Right. I'm trying to think. What? I can make illusions. That's what I've got to work with right now.
This is a tricky one to illusion out of.
I've also got the friends
It
spell,
really has
but
had
that
its
never
trust
ends
shattered.
well.
I'll be honest with you. It has had its trust very shattered by this turn of events.
Friends. What does friends do?
It used to trust you, and now it doesn't. You could say that the worm has turned.
Oh, but you wouldn't, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
I would.
The worm has page turned.
Mhm.
The worm has turned the page.
Okay. Yeah.
You have advantage.
Aha! The worm is on the other page.
How the pages
I don't even know.
turned the worm.
Looks
I
like
don't
the
even
book
know
is
how
on
you
the other
got
foot.
A page
Oh
in the
my
hand
God.
is worth two. Wait. So in the book? I don't know.
That actually is very good. Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
Page of the head
Okay.
is worth two in the book. Okay.
Okay, so what we're going to do is, I think we're just going to try and wriggle free. How mechanically, how does that work? How would me trying to just kind of wriggle free work?
I think a contested strength check, and I'll give you advantage on it because
I
you
can
are
do that
still a
with-
goddess.
Yeah. Okay. I can. All right.
Oops.
Well, if I say like I'm psychicking it at the same time, like, oh, defend me, loyal subject.
Sure. Yeah, that will give you advantage.
Sure. Damn. So. Knickers.
Knickerbockers, you are indeed still stuck in its grasp.
Right, fine. Everyone can get to
It's
work.
It's a really enthralling book.
Okay. Now we've got our books. They're going to be acting, or actually, I think we've only just got the one, huh? Okay.
Doesn't
Well, it's gonna
doesn't
be-
have that thing anymore.
Yeah, that's correct. It's going to be stabbing at the skeleton closest to it. That hits. Nine
Holy.
points of damage. Okay, so that's 16. This skeleton crumbles to dust, buddy.
What?
R.I.P. This guy right here had 7 points of damage from before, from the lower chamber,
It's
and
dead.
it now has. That's correct. Your skeleton is now skeletoned. It's bones and dust. This book, the
Is
book
it-
rears up in triumph.
Is it 11 points plus his wizard level?
It's is it 11?
I don't even
I thought
care.
you said
It takes
13.
down your skeleton. I don't know. It fucked up your skeleton. That's all I'm trying to say to you.
It's 13 plus my wizard level.
Oh, then it
That's-
didn't.
Okay, it
It's
didn't.
got
Good
3
God.
HP left.
Okay.
You better undead that undead.
It's that undead is
undead.
it's undead. Okay, fine. All right, so the skeleton roars, or the book roars in triumph, and then realizes that it didn't actually kill the skeleton. And it's like, ah. All right, Hawkins, you're up.
So the book dragon's neck is coiled around Leon.
Shoot
Correct.
somewhere else.
So I want to fly and shoot at it at the same time
Okay.
in a direction that uncoils at the neck. If it looks at me, I'm trying to get its attention.
Okay.
You're a
Do an
good
attack
man,
roll.
Hawkins.
Yeah, good man. Do an attack roll. Like move your
Do a
guy
barrel
to
roll.
where you want him to be. Do a
Right.
barrel roll, Fox. Falco, get in here. So do an attack roll and then give me a performance roll after that.
Right. So first attack, longbow.
Okay.
Holy crap. +6 or plus a d6.
Yeah,
Damage.
roll a d6. Okay.
That's 4. Plus, let's see, class skill. What is that? It gives me an extra 4. Yeah, 4 more damage
Okay.
because
Got it.
he's my favorite enemy. And
Right,
a performance
right.
check.
Yeah, that performance check,
Okay.
please.
Skills. Performance, not really my thing. Can I use an advantage on this one?
You can use
Your
inspiration if you have it.
Or, yeah, inspiration.
Mhm.
So, 18. Does that do it? I'm going to roll it again anyway because I did it. Yeah.
Let's
Probably
hope
take the
it
first
did
one.
it.
All right, it uncoils its bird. Yeah, you managed to unclench a bit, Leon. The neck just kind of rolls around.
Do I get my second attack?
You do get your second attack.
Okay.
Christ's sake. How many did you get?
Okay, so that's 10 plus 4 plus
Oh my god.
6.
Roll your d6.
3.
Okay. So 10 plus 4 is 17. All right. This dragon is looking in some very dire straits. It is there's ink spilling out of its guts and its neck and its head and out of one of its snouts and one of its eyes.
I tried to save you, but you did not believe.
The bookworm feels terribly guilty now that you've said that.
Oh, I should at least send it to its end in peace. I don't know.
Well, it's going to be awkward when he meets his goddess.
That is true.
Right. So the bookworm is doing a thunder wave type attack, except that it is ink. It is a thunder wave type attack. It is sending out instead waves of ink, waves of it flaps its pages as strongly as possible. Anybody?
Is this an attack roll?
No. This is an attack roll AC versus everybody within 5 feet of it.
So it has
So
disadvantage.
all of these guys. Yes, actually, that is a good point. All right,
you, Teddy.
it hits everybody. Thank you, Ted.
Jesus.
And then let's see how this damage goes. Everybody around takes 6 points.
Is that
taking
how
3,
far
right?
away?
Because I dodged some.
Everybody within 5 feet. Did I just move everybody? What the hell just happened there? I screwed it up.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, it's just everybody local to it.
But I take half that damage, right? Because I'm
Feel
dodging,
bad.
Correct.
which I forgot to do earlier, by the way. But that's fine.
Shame on you, you fool. Okay. All right, and then everybody has taken their damage. Very good. Okay.
How's the skelly doing?
The skelly is doing cool. That skeleton is at 6 out of its 18 hit points.
Okay.
18? 19. 18?
Math. 18. 19. 19.
It doesn't matter. Irvin, you're up.
Okay. Okay. Let's have this guy attack him.
Okay. Roll it. Nope.
Jesus.
Next.
Fine. You attack him.
Got it. Roll it.
+4.
Hits.
Works.
Wow.
Give me
Really?
2d6. 2d6 plus whatever
Slash
your
1d6.
That's 1d6.
yeah. All right.
Whoa.
Oh, that is just not quite enough to take it down. It is down to its one page again. Its one page is just kind of folding and flying around.
Fine. He'll move over here
Okay.
and attack.
Right. That does hit. And the damage takes it out.
Okay. Now, can I still
No,
use their movement?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So they all move close to the dragon.
Except that one, right? He moved down already.
And this
Oh yeah,
one
that's
is
true.
hasted,
This one.
so he
Oh,
can
that's right.
attack
No,
again.
he
Oh,
had
okay.
haste.
Yeah, if he's got haste, he's got enough
Leave him
movement.
there.
All right. Good God, why isn't this snapping right? Ugh. Oh my God,
Yeah, I would do.
that's good enough.
Slash
Okay.
1d6. So he rolled 24 crit on his attack.
He does have the extra attack. Correct. Okay. All right.
9 damage.
Okay. This thing is coming down to its last shreds
No,
of beastliness.
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on it.
Okay.
That's terrible attack.
Yes, that completely misses. Teef, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna attack
See,
my.
now everybody's swarming the paper dragon.
I'm gonna attack with my rapier and use
It's a
inspiration.
paper chase.
Wow.
Do you have a point of inspiration? Cuz take it. Paper chase is very good.
Neat.
So I'm using my inspiration that I got last time
Okay.
on the stack. Not that I
Whoa.
needed it.
Nice.
Well,
Hits.
just in case.
Do you sneak?
And then what do I roll it again just in case I crit? I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you said you were using it, so you basically locked in.
Mm. All right.
Okay,
give me a sneak.
so where's that gone here? Oh yeah.
Oh,
Goodness gracious. Ah! Wait, was that Ted?
Yeah.
Okay, you get a point of inspiration for trying to do that. Very good. You
I
gave
look at
that one your very best.
I look aghast and say, "My mother was a saint."
Is the dragon dying?
Teeth actually did take it on down. He just he reached up and jabbed. She reached up and jabbed the rapier right into the neck, right at the
See
point
you on
where
the
it was
other
pointed.
side, my loyal chump.
Ah! How could you do this to me? Ah!
It disappears.
It's really badly disappointed by this. It's been
I
betrayed by
hope
its
it
god,
never
and it's
gets reanimated.
its only companion for all these hundreds of years was the goddess Thera, and you just called him a chump. It's been savage. This whole time, Theodore has been reading the book, and he says, "Oh my goodness, this is simply incredible, guys! Come here,
Just before we do,
come and see this."
I go over to Leon and cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
Thank you.
because you know you seem
Right.
to need it. Let's see. So
Hmm.
healed. There you go.
Sick. 10.
Not anymore.
Lol. Can't, there we go.
Okay, cool. Everybody gather around and check out this book. This is incredible stuff.
Kill him.
I do, but not too close. I've learned our lesson.
Yeah.
Power of rock and roll is in here.
And everyone like prudently takes a couple steps back.
I am leaning forward, my face right in the book.
Can I persuade him to hand me the book for a look?
As you guys walk up, he throws an alchemical bomb right into the center of the proceedings right here. So I'm going to need Teef, Skoo, Veer, and Irvin to do a dexterity saving throw.
I'm hurt and betrayed. I just want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
My skill.
I'm
is-
supposed to have proficiency at dex saves. What is this shit?
May I
You
please?
rolled a
shoot you?
5.
Yes, that's better than the 2 that I rolled last time. That's true.
It's on
Okay,
the
so you guys take 13 points of damage.
all of us.
Whoever
What?
Skoo does not actually. Irvin and Dellis do, and
I'm on 4
Hawkins,
points.
you were supposed to.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. I could have
You're
sworn.
supposed to give us a dexterity.
Right.
I'm on 4 points.
Okay.
For the
Lucky
piece.
boy.
So Skoo and Hawkins and Teef, you guys both take half of that 13, so 7, and then of course Teef, you can take half of that, half of that 13, so like 3. And at this point, he uses his action. He's got a surprise round, which allows him to go 30 feet. Then he does a dash for 30 more feet, and then as his bonus action, he hops out of the plate glass window. And anybody who wants to see can see that his enormous backpack unfurls into a Renaissance-style Leonardo da Vinci helicopter, and he has taken this book. Haha, got you good. I actually love it when things are boring. I don't want to be cool, stupid.
Can I shoot the propeller?
You're doing a great job.
You can take a shot at it, but you're gonna have to roll initiative to see if he gets out of range first.
I mean,
Because he just took the surprise round, so it would be time
he
for
took
initiative.
the surprise round, and then he took his real round and ran away.
He took his surprise round and then did a bonus action that was part of his class to dive out of the window and do his helicopter move.
All right.
So if you want to roll initiative and see if you can shoot him out of the sky, that is possible. Absolutely.
I'll roll initiative
Right.
as well.
I would be. Kind of want to chase after him, but
Okay.
I will, have the shooting at some point soon as well.
All right. His initiative is 9.
Cool.
I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do, but let's just see, for hilarity's sake.
So far, everyone is ahead of him, I think. So.
Mm-hmm. That is very true. He is at this point 30 feet.
Oh, now it comes in.
Great.
Christ.
Okay. So at this point, he is 30 feet outside of that plate glass window. So if you guys can perform your actions, give me your move action, and then you're going to have to see if you can do anything in that range.
Okay.
I absolutely can.
So
I do have a bow, so
there's nothing I could do. I will just be angry
I can.
at him.
I'll cast fly on myself.
I am flying, and I can move 50 feet.
Mhm.
Oh man, he's actually dead.
Move 60. Kind of faster. Faster.
Are we all
bird.
just kind of taking our moves out of order or something?
Yeah, just go ahead and do your
Well,
moves, and then see if you can actually do something. Like
Oh yeah.
because you have to move, and then you've got a range for your attacks, right? So you can choose what you want to do, and then see if you can actually take him out.
I already used.
I'm just
so
gonna
I
dash.
can't do anything.
I double move,
Okay,
so
you
I
dash.
can't attack,
That
but
takes up your action. Okay, it looks like so from what I can see, the only person who might catch up to him is Hawkins by dint of dashing.
and flying.
I mean, I
after
can
this first
shoot him.
round. He is 30 feet outside of the window. Do you have range?
I've got so much range.
Do you have the what's the name? You got 30 feet to the window and then 30 feet outside the window.
Eldritch
60
Blast
feet.
is 120 feet.
Okay,
Oh.
take a shot at him.
I'm going to use my what's that thing? The thing that I don't ever use. Inspiration.
Inspiration?
I'm
Go for
going
it.
to use that on the first one.
Okay.
The first of my many, many attacks that I'm going to do on him. That's 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay, that's the first one then.
All right,
with
first
the
one, and then
9
give me
damage. Right. So 18 damage total.
Yeah, that's quite a lot. He starts his speed is diminished, right? This takes out like a good portion of the rotor, and so he's not able to move forward. He has like the helicopter is supposed to move forward at 90 feet per move action, and now it has been reduced to 60 feet per move action. So you've crippled him slightly. You imagine a helicopter kind of smoking. And that's kind of what's going on right now, is that his helicopter is still moving away. He's still doing this Inspector Gadget shit, but he's moving slower than he was before, and quite possibly
Batman.
he might very well be in Hawkins' range, although still moving slightly faster than Hawkins. So
Hawkins, fuck him up.
I want to.
Vir, do you not have like a ranged cantrip?
60 feet, I wouldn't be able to reach.
Yeah, you're in range.
25 and then 30 again.
You're within
right.
30 feet now.
yeah, he was 30
it was
feet
30
outside.
beyond the window, though, not where he is there, I think.
Right,
Correct.
because it's 25 from me to the window, so it's just barely in range.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, go for it.
Unfortunately, all I can do is mock.
He's a nerd. He's got terrible self-esteem. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, I'm going to do some dissonant whispering.
Okay.
Wait, no, I don't want to, just in case it works too well.
Oh, I know what that does.
Yeah.
Right, of course, it causes them to run, which
Yeah,
is precisely
exactly,
what he's
right.
doing.
Wrong way around. You'll never be cool. It doesn't need to be subtle, really, this one.
Right.
Oh.
Nerd.
Ooh,
Okay. He takes some psychic damage, and he's like, "No! Oh, I can't believe you did this.
My blue eyes.
My the goggles, they do nothing." And so his feelings are hurt, and he's still kind of, what he's doing is he's doing a little bicycle move, right? Like he's riding a bicycle, and the helicopter is kind of on the way out. So he's crying and he's biking right now. And the only chance left is Hawkins. But Hawkins, he is still moving faster than you.
I have a short bow. I can take a shot.
I will give you one shot, Hawkins. If you can hit him, one shot.
Wait, I'm going to use my bonus action to give a bardic inspiration die to Hawkins because I believe, man. I
excellent.
believe.
Okay.
Okay.
So that gives you a
How
D8
fast is
in
he
addition.
moving?
He's moving at more than 60 feet per. He's moving. His movement actions now are 60 feet, and of course he's going to take like a dash move. So he's going to be 120 feet out of the way.
I haven't taken my attack yet this round. I moved 30 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and I've
You're
still
way
got a
out
short
of
bow.
range,
as well.
aren't you?
No, I've got a short bow,
What's the range on
and
that?
that it says in the guidebook. There's two ranges, and I'm assuming one is min and max. I don't know what the two
So
ranges.
the
refer
first
to,
the
but it
first
says
is short
80,
range.
320.
Repeat the.
It says 80/320.
Crikey.
Shit, are you for real?
Yeah,
I think
longbow is
the
150,
latter one-
600.
I think the latter
Damn.
one is that's how far you can shoot with disadvantage, isn't it?
That's correct. Yeah. So
Yeah.
no, shit, I
Do you
didn't
have
realize
an
the short bow went that
inspiration?
far.
You can use inspiration to.
I don't have an inspiration. I've used
Just go ahead and take a shot. You're going to be at disadvantage.
where's my character sheet?
All right, you miss. Okay, so last is. I think our only chance right now is going to be Hawkins.
Hawkins.
Just,
Hawkins, you can take one shot, not your two attacks, but one shot
Okay.
with that bardic inspiration. Add that
Okay,
D8.
so that's a D8 to the attack roll.
and you can
Regular
add it,
inspiration.
and you can add it after the D20 has been rolled.
Okay.
Do you have your regular inspiration as well?
Nope. I used
Oh,
it
well.
up. Here we go.
Quickly say something
Best
for me.
nerds.
All
I'm just
right.
going to put that D8 on that damage.
It's like Kevin
Um,
Costner in Robin Hood. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
I can't believe you've done this.
Oh!
Jesus, double crit.
And then another D8 because
oh right, stop. He's dead. Leave him.
No, but
No, he's not dead. What happened is
okay.
you just shot out so it's a helicopter, right? He's got the rotor for boost and for moving forward, and he's got the rotor for control in the back. You shoot out that rotor in the back. You
Oh, I
shoot it
see.
out, and so now he's spinning and flying down into the jungle, and he has now landed in the forest somewhere, and you guys have a chance to find him next time.
Get this dickhead.
On Bandcamp. By the way, it is worth noting that his name is Theodore Diem. You can call him TDM.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't get it.
TDM.
TDM. He loves
Oh, I get
boring
it.
shit, and he hates
Right.
rock and coolness.
Got it.
All right. Congratulations, everybody. You have just played a trip to
I-
the library.
I think we just met our super villain.
That's right.
Man, I wanna curse that guy so bad. I have it all planned out. It's gonna be good.
I'll get you next time.
If it hadn't been for those pesky kids.
It is true. You guys shot him out of
If
the
it had-
air, so he's
If
gonna
it
have a
hadn't
hard
been
time.
for those pesky crits, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, you got inspiration. There you go.
I
Well
can't
done,
believe
well
how
done.
well I was rolling tonight. That's insane.
Absolutely
Oh, I know.
carry.
Yeah, I totally hear you. I finally have experienced that thing that GMs have where they're like, "Oh, I thought I was going to provide a challenge." Okay.
It's tricky.
Well,
That's
to be
lives.
fair, I think like you did a good job, but also we did a pretty good job, and we just kept
Yeah.
friendly firing ourselves
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah, that was
Definitely
my
the
whole
second.
goal. That was
second
my
account.
entire goal. Like having the close quarter combat with like a dozen enemies, like encourages a ton of AOE. So that was my intention, was for precisely that to happen. Actually,
We got played.
We came together well in the sort of second fight.
yeah, absolutely. In the second fight, you guys had your teamwork like really on lock, and it made it like annoyingly unchallenging for you. Like you,
Wow,
But,
you
that-
say that I nearly died.
well, closest only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, Takuna.
My skeleton also almost died.
Yeah, AoE.
I guess that is AOE, isn't it? All right, guys. Well, congratulations and thanks for playing with me. I had a great time, and I hope you guys did too.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was
And
great.
now I am
Mm.
off to walk this dog and drink some more Chardonnay.
Mm-hmm.
Have a great evening, everybody.
Do we
It's
do
a
again
toodle.
next period?
Night.
Later, folks.
Catch you later.